Well, hi everybody, and welcome to Narbonne High School for LA 36's presentation of the high school football game of the week. Once again, coming to you from Narbonne High in Harbor City. Well, once again, everybody, I'm Richard Stray along with Anthony White. We're certainly glad you joined us for tonight's football game between one of the nation's top high schools in Corona Centennial, taking on the defending state champion Division I in the Narbonne Gauchos. Tonight's sponsors. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Yard House in Brea. Get out to the Yard House, man. They got everything you need for a great night, music and food. And also sponsored by the KM3 Project. Sponsored by the Jerky Zone. Man, the Jerky Zone is it, and one-way plumbing and air conditioning in Santa Fe Springs. All right, the rest of our team is on the field right now. Later on, we'll be talking with Mo Orr and John Conti. Right now, we're getting ready for the kickoff. Anthony, this ought to be a pretty good game, despite the records right now.
Should be a great game. Last year, you have the state champions, and we have Corona Centennial, a great program who's been a powerhouse throughout Southern California and throughout the nation. So I'm looking forward to tonight.
They kick it in the end zone. Thomas Kinslow put his arm up, tried to grab it. Corona Centennial will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20.
It's a great kick in the end zone. That's one of the defensive coordinator's dreams, get that kick in the end zone, make them start off at the 20. Guys don't have to get banged up. You wait till you start defense to get ready to hit somebody.
Now, it's interesting with Centennial, Anthony. They run two quarterbacks. They run them both. They both get equal playing time. They both got about 450 yards each passing. You can't get any more even than what they are.
Exactly. Michele and Freeman, they're ready. We'll see who coach puts in first. It looks like Freeland.
Yep.
And we'll be ready to go.
All right. Of course, Corona Centennial, and they're white with the C on the helmet. And the give goes to Octavio Cortez.
It's a great job stuffing that play. Just down the middle, trying to test the middle of that defense of Narbonne. Played it tough. Number 9 did a great job there. With a good stop, number 40 as well.
It's Jordan Berry on the stop on that play. Again, Friedland in the backfield at quarterback along with Cortez. This time they're going to throw it out wide. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Brandon Alvarez. Out wide to the far side. Incomplete.
Incomplete out of bounds. He did a great job breaking on that out route right there. Looking for the sticks, you know, just some quick stuff. It looks like they're perfect.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. I don't know what's taking so long to spot this.
Looks like there was a pass interference on that defensive back. Well, maybe he got there a little bit early. I didn't see it. I thought it was a great play. It was a high ball anyway. But looks like he got there a little bit early.
Narbonne cannot afford to make mistakes like that, especially early on in this game. Corona's very, very explosive, very dangerous. Friedland again in the shotgun formation. Single back set. Wideouts to each side. Play action, going downfield. The pass is complete.
Oh, staying up. That's a great job, great tackle. Something to notice throughout the game. You see Narbonne has a key on Centennial's offense. Every time they line up, you're going to see the defensive line for Narbonne run back and forth. They have a key to what gets that, whether it be strong right, strong left. It looks like they're going cover 0 a lot of the time. That's why they hit it deep over the middle.
Again, back to pass. And just a little long.
There it is with Freeland with another deep ball. It seems like Narbonne, they want to stop the run tonight. They're going to make Freeland, they're going to make the other quarterback, Michele, they're going to make him throw it up, try to complete long passes because Narbonne is in that cover 0 looking at a bracket by the safety, number 2.
The pass was intended for Alvarez. It's 2nd and 10. The ball at the Gaucho 45-yard line. And it looks like Narbonne might have jumped off sides. We'll see if they catch somebody on Corona's offensive line moving. I doubt it. And they're going 5-yard penalty off sides.
That's 2 penalties already, 20 free yards against Centennial. It's something you do not want to do at Narbonne. You just got to calm down a little bit.
Ball at the 39-yard line now. It's 2nd and 5 for Centennial. They're going to run. Cortez right up the middle. Cortez looks like he gained 3, maybe 4. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's about 3rd and 2. Centennial pounding the middle, but remember Narbonne's with that cover 0. They're bringing that safety down in the box as an extra linebacker. So I expect a play action, and if they don't get it, I expect them to go for it on 4th down here.
Friedland and Cortez have gone the distance in the backfield thus far for Corona. Busted play, looks like the quarterback kept the ball. That's Friedland, got the first down, gains about 5 yards off left tackle.
It's a great run to the outside. They know they only need 2 yards. They think they're gonna stuff it in the middle again. Friedland keeps it, runs on the outside, picks up the first down.
So it's 1st and 10, ball at the 32, maybe 31 and a half. I like the sideline marker, Anthony. They're highlighted, man.
Yeah.
We've got high tech.
We're in the digital age, 2018 football season right here.
We're vibing.
Here we go with play action.
Here we go. Friedland putting it up, and the pass is incomplete. Again, going to the far side of the field. The intended receiver, number 14, is Reggie Retzlaff. And the pass falling incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10. Centennial's been moving the ball pretty good, but 2 penalties has really pushed this up about 20 yards or so, Anthony.
Right here, the corner on the left corner for Narbonne, Paul Edwards, is doing a great job. He's, you know, transfer from Bosco has done a phenomenal job. They're not even testing his side yet.
The give this time, again, to Cortez. And Cortez crosses the 30 down to about the 28. Where it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd down again. Centennial trying to pound the ball in the middle. Narbonne is in a cover 0. They are giving up the deep ball. They're giving up the slants. They're giving up the deep post. Hopefully, let's see what Centennial does right here. Try to hit them deep, make them pay for it. They got a safety back a little bit farther for Narbonne.
Clock showing 3rd and 7.
See if we get a screen right here.
There's a long 7 here. Little play action fake. Pass is thrown out to the near side, out of bounds. And nice grab there. That time by number 88, 2nd time they've gone to him today. And we're talking about Aaron Smith. Aaron Smith brought down by number 11, Paul Edwards.
You see that that's a great throw from the far hash. Far hash outside the number throw in high school, that's incredible. Paul Edwards maybe playing a little bit too cautious because he gave up the deep ball earlier. He wraps up, makes a great play. It looks like they gave him the first down as well. I thought it was a little bit short. Centennial, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Going for it all in the end zone. And it is incomplete. There was a lot of contact on that. But let him play, right?
This is the thing that causes coaches like me to go crazy. You call pass interference earlier in the drive when it's an out route and the ball's 5 yards over his head. They throw it in the end zone, throw a jump ball. There's tons of contact and still no pass interference call. So we're here 2nd and 10. You can see he throws it up right here. They're both making a play. They both see the ball. Maybe the ref gives them the benefit of the doubt. Did a great job right there. That's great defense. That's great defense, but we got to keep it consistent.
Again, 2nd down 10. Quick pass out, incomplete. And it's going to bring up 3rd down now. Pass was intended for number 14, Reggie Retzlaff.
With that cover 0 coverage, Centennial tries to hit a quick screen. Maybe they could make one man miss on the outside, that nickel back or that corner, make one guy miss. It was just a bad throw behind him. Actually, he's lucky that he dropped it because it would have been a loss, but we get the incomplete pass, so it's 3rd and 10.
Centennial waiting for the play to be called from the sideline. Again, Friedland in the backfield at quarterback.
Narbonne has that
along
deep
with
safety again.
Cortez.
Narbonne has that deep safety again. Look for a little bit of a zone, a little bit of twist up front for Narbonne with the stand-up ends. Look for a screen, roll out, draw.
The give is to Cortez. Cortez going up the middle, working his way. He stopped short of the 1st down. And it's going to be decision time now for Corona. Now, Coach, you're pretty deep in the Narbonne end here. Do you go for it? Do you kick a field goal? Is it too early to go for it? What are you thinking?
No, you go for it for sure.
Yep.
Go for it for sure. Here we go. Centennial's getting lined up. They're going to go on 2. Be ready to go. Don't jump. Doing a great job. They'll check to the sideline. What I expect right here, they might fake it to the running back, quarterback, keep it again. Make one man miss. All you need is a yard.
Cortez up the middle.
Oh, with a huge stop.
Well, we're going to see if they stopped or not. That defensive front, there was like 6 guys on them, and I think they stopped them, and they did.
Oh, my God, what a great job.
Great job by
Narbonne. Again, they ran cover 0 the entire play. Maybe a couple times on 3rd down, they went cover 1 with the deep safety. But stopping the run, that was their job. That's what they wanted to do.
Let's look at it again, Anthony.
You see right here, they go back to the same read play, and this time they give it. It was a bad read by the quarterback. Maybe should have kept it and picked up the first down like he did on the last drive. He gives it. Narbonne stuffs it.
So first down and 10 for Narbonne.
Interesting. Centennial hits him with the same defense, the same cover zero. Those safeties walking up deep on the walking up close on the outside, comboing and bracketing those two receivers. Narbonne tries to run it just like Centennial did, and Corona Centennial stuffs it this time. Here we go with a strong pistol formation.
Marcesi was on the last carry, and to give it to him again, gets hit in the backfield, spins directions, and he's brought down in the backfield. Nice job there by Centennial's defense, making that stop back there. Big number 99. Man, don't tell me he's off our roster here, man. No, he's not. Here we go.
Drake Jackson.
Drake Jackson.
What a great play.
6'4", 275. You think he's going to go somewhere next year?
Oh, I'll sign him if he doesn't.
Mater Dei will sign him if they don't, huh?
They can afford him.
Yep, it's 3rd and long now.
Oh, here we go with a stunt. Play action. Get the ball out. Oh, over the middle. Interception. Interception.
Touchdown. Centennial on the interception is Simon Hall, the junior linebacker. And that's a dangerous play deep in your own end.
Yeah, you know, they hit him with the play action. Centennial does a great job with the stunt. Get some bodies in the face of Henderson, the sophomore quarterback for Narbonne. They throw an interception. He runs it back for 6. Man, that's a game changer right there, because Narbonne, their momentum, everything was up after that goal line stop in the red zone for them. But now they're here they are on field goal block.
Ed, the kicker, coming in now. Talking about Michael Velasco. And he'll get the extra point, and he does. The holder was Sebastian Cuevas, and that combination did pretty well, Anthony. So let's take a look at that interception once again.
See the bodies all around him. You see the ball just comes out ugly out of his hand.
It did.
It's a great interception. Has a frame of mind to turn around, run it in. Easy 6 right there.
And Elijah Queen, they were trying to get it to him. He's 6'4". I mean, he could leap.
Yeah,
but the ball, like you said, looks like a wounded quail coming out, baby.
Yeah, 3rd and 15. They're running that cover zero. They're trying to hit something over the middle. They just got him on the blitz. They're right over. And
now, Coach, you're looking at this game. You know what's been going on with these two teams. Man, what's that do to you in the first quarter like that after making a great stop defensively?
You know, Narbonne has just coming off a victory, but they have 2 early losses. With those early losses, you want to get the momentum. You want to get them going and say, that wasn't us in Hawaii. That wasn't us before the Long Beach Poly. But, you know, when bad things happen early in the game, it kind of kills your morale, and you're hoping that doesn't happen again. Oh, this isn't like, oh, it's 2 weeks ago. So what you want to do is get something positive going on offense, get some points on the board. They had the great stop in the red zone, but now with the interception, taking it back, now that they know they got to fight into it. This is going to be a very important drive here for Narbonne, even though it's so early in the game.
All right, the kickoff, a little shallow, and it's going to be received there by Brandon Jones. And Jones coming the other way, coming to the near side. Or check that, that's not Jones. That's Boone. Number 18.
Little trickery right there on the kickoff return with the reverse. Centennial was not fooled at all. We've been hearing since Pop Warner days to stay in your lane on kickoff. Centennial did that perfectly, and there we go.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. The Gauchos working deep in their own end.
Here we go. They catch the short kick. They catch the short kick. We have a fake reverse. He gets the reverse, actually. Yeah. Able to make one man miss, but he gets back at him.
Yeah, Jones to Boone. They got a little extra out of it. Here we go. Throwing the ball, 1st down, incomplete. The intended receiver was number 7, Jack Brown.
See, they line up in that bunch formation to the right. They know exactly where they're throwing the ball. They say, we're just going to throw it deep. They don't even tell the receivers to run a route on that one. Just mass protect and block. They try to hit number 7. It's a deep throw out of bounds. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jets in the backfield, along with Henderson. Both these teams running one-back offenses. And it's a keeper, but nothing doing again. big number 99 in on the stop, Anthony.
Sign him up. That's incredible. Narbonne goes again, trying to hit a play action, trying to do something different. Centennial hitting him with the cover zero. It doesn't work. They don't have enough time to get anything off and to throw the pass. It's a great hit. Great job throwing it down.
Drake Jackson, that's his second stop tonight, huh?
Second stop for loss.
Is that 2 sacks already? Nobody on this team had more than 1.5 sacks so far this season.
There we go with the quarterback keep. Ooh, too fast.
That's Jalen Henderson on the keeper, trying to pick up some yards after that 4-yard loss.
You know, if you remember to the last drive, it was 3rd and 15 as well. They try to throw a pass over the middle, gets intercepted, gets taken back for a touchdown, 7-0. Here we have the same 3rd and 15. We have the same 3rd and 15. What does coach do? He calls zone read. Calls a zone read by the quarterback. Quarterback keeps it. A little bit conservative, but here we go. I'd rather punt it than be on field goal block.
So Narbonne's going to have to punt. Their kicker's going to be standing at the 10-yard line. Gets it off, no problem. Fair catch is called and received by Retzlaff, and Narbonne will operate, Corona Centennial will now have the football about their own 41-yard line, which is good field position.
It's great field position. Narbonne's trying to cross the 50 on offense, so here we go. Their defense knows they did a great job last time. Hopefully they can stop them here.
Let's see if they switch quarterbacks, if they're going to do that at the quarter. And it looks like Micah Ely is coming in now.
Micah Ely, the new quarterback in. Here we go. Starting off trips right.
And he's going to work with Thomas Kinslow in the backfield, and the play action fake to Kinslow, and the pass is incomplete on the far side of the field. The intended receiver was number 86, Jason Hobbs.
Again, with Narbonne and Centennial both running cover zero, I expect to see a lot of zone reads, a lot of quick screens, a lot of deep balls. All you got to do is make one man miss, and they're going to hit him running.
Micah Ely again in the backfield. He's got Kinslow. This time the fake again to Kinslow, throwing downfield. Pass is complete. Nice grab. Is trying to get the number on that. Looks like it's number 86 once again there, Anthony. Looks like it's Jason Hobbs. They're going to him again, the junior.
Here we go. I just said it. Long, deep passes that cover zero. All you have to do is give a little play action, suck those linebackers underneath. You could throw right over top of them in a post. That's what we have there.
This team just continues. Look how wide the line splits are up front, Anthony. Very big. You know they're going to run the ball. No, they keep it. Now they do run it to the outside. Micah Ely keeps it, and he gains 4 yards over left tackle, maybe 5. We'll see where they spot the ball.
A little bit of trickery right there. That defensive end has to read that quarterback. He has to read him. Let him hand it off. Let him hand it off to your big D tackles. Let him do that, because that defensive end, your job is to hit that quarterback. The splits by Corona Centennial make it very difficult and widen up all kinds of spots.
Mike Ely again given to Kinslow. Kinslow tripped up. I think he tripped up over Micah Ely's feet. And he's going to lose 2 yards on that carry.
Micah Ely was kind of thinking, man, maybe I should pull this. I see it late. Little mix-up on the handoff right there, and that's what slowed the running back down.
All right, so they're looking to the side. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first quarter play. 7-0 so far, Corona Centennial. And they're driving again. You know, Anthony, this has really got to unnerve a lot of teams when you got to you got to plan for 2 offenses.
Oh, definitely.
It's not the same thing. We've got different sets in there, different guys. And somebody must have moved up front, or somebody might have lined up in the neutral zone. We'll see what they call.
Dead ball, delay a game, offense.
Oh, delay a game.
5 yards, still 3rd down.
All right.
The new age football, coaches are always trying to get the last word in, whether it be the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. So you have Narbonne moving around on defense a lot, and you have the offense trying to get the last word in, trying to make the last-minute call or audible, trying to do that. Here you see Narbonne running around on defense. They're out of position.
Little play action fake, ball thrown outside, incomplete. And Micah Ely took a shot right as soon as he threw that ball. The intended receiver was Aaron Smith. So it's going to bring a 4th down, Anthony, and that's way too far for a field goal. It looks like they're going to go for it instead of kicking.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. Narbonne hasn't shown anything on offense. Centennial, they look like they can pick it up. They're going cover 0. I expect Narbonne maybe call a cover 1. You see Kinslow, the safety. He's back there about 10 yards. Here we go. They're going right here with cover 0. Quarterback's reading it. He's going to hit that.
Action. It's a play action fake.
Double move. Deep. Oh, with the drop. What a great stop. Great job by Narbonne keeping it there. Brought a little bit of pressure. Went with the double move.
Reggie Ratzliff was the intended receiver on that play. Incomplete, so Narbonne will take over on downs, and the ball is at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 now for the Gauchos. And hey, they're only down 7-0. No big deal. They got the ball back, and let's take a look at that last play. I guess we're not.
See, this is the type of things I'm talking about. Look at the morale on Narbonne. That's a great 2 stops, not just 1, 2. Even though they're down 7-0, the offensive interception gave up that point. Now, look at this. Narbonne comes out with the goal line formation, pounding it in there.
Nothing.
Corona's ready for him right down the middle. Ooh, a little bit extra career after the play, too, I think.
Stood him straight up. Yates was on the carry on that one, and he got a yard out of that, so it was worth something.
Yeah, they're bringing out the big guys now.
They looked like they were ready. Yeah, they had the big fullback leading the charge there, but man, they ran into a stone wall up front.
A lot of those big fullbacks were on defense right there. They were so pumped up from the defensive stop. Maybe they can get a couple blocks. Narbonne back to the spread formation.
Yep, back to the one-back set. Yates in the backfield, along with Henderson.
Here we go, cover 4.
The give is to Yates.
Cover 2. Good job.
Yates trying to make it happen. Gets little yards. He's brought down.
There's a little bit of room right there on the running play for Narbonne just because Corona Centennial went back into a cover 4, cover 2 look, open up the middle a little bit. They got out of cover 0. Look at Centennial saying you got us once, you won't get us again. Back looks like a short cover.
Bulbasuma made the stop. Here we go now. It's 3rd down, 3rd and 5. Corona sends everybody up onto the line, and it pays dividends. It's going to be a sack, bringing him down. Number 54 is Chris Oiki. And Oiki, that put him to 4th down now, Anthony. They went forward, backward, forward, backward. Yeah. It's tough out there.
Yeah, you got to punt this. They went back with the cover 0, said they're not going to trick us again. They went with the all-out blitz. You can see the replay up here. They stem late into the blitz. That's why some guys are coming in completely free because they disguise the defense so well. Great stop. Sophomore quarterback holds on to it.
Okay, Boone's in to kick now. They're going to be kicking from the 39. He's standing back about the 27. Deep for Corona is Retzlaff. And Retzlaff with the ball, catches it at the 18, trying to work his way up, and he's brought down at the 20, a 2-yard gain, brought down. Nice tackle, by the way. That's Craig Martin, the junior.
Retzlaff on the last punt return, after he called fair catch, he kind of slapped his pads because he was mad. He had a little bit of room. This time, I knew in his head that he said, I'm going to return this no matter what. Try to do a good job, get outside. It's a great job by the punt team of Narbonne to make that tackle.
Okay, now they bring in Carter Friedland. He's the quarterback now. They bring in the other set, and his backfield mate is Octavio Cortez. So we'll see if they move it. They're deep in their own end, 1st and 10 at the Centennial 20. Little play action. Little play action. Pass is incomplete, but there's going to be a flag down. Looks like there was a little bit of holding on that far side on number 8, Brandon Jones.
Yeah, we got him on the play action. The corner kind of bites on it a little bit, and the ball's a little bit overthrown too, so he just trying to grab anything that he can grab, and the refs right there, they see it.
Again, that's the 3rd penalty tonight on the Gauchos, and it's always in their own end.
Pass interference. Defense, number 8. 15 yards from the previous spot, 1st down.
So they gained 15 on that, Anthony. It's just killing Narbonne, these penalties early on.
Just like you said before, that's 35 yards and free yards.
Yep.
Something Narbonne can't do it. They did a great job pinning Corona Centennial back. Make them drive on you. Don't give it up for free.
Cortez in the backfield again. Friedland, little play action. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for number 3. Check that. That's Brandon Alvarez. And the pass is incomplete. Some good defense there, Anthony.
Great break on the ball right there. If it was even maybe a little bit of a better ball, it might have been intercepted. But he trips over the receiver, runs on his heels, runs up his back. Doesn't make a play on it, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
All right. They spread it out. Again, a little fake. Again, they're going to the outside, incomplete. Nobody there. Intended once again for number 3, Alvarez. I don't know what happened on that play. It seemed like he kind of surprised that the ball got there as quick as it did.
Yeah, the quarterback goes with a little play action. the nickel back right there has been playing the out route so well. Coach calls a little option route, and he goes inside. The ball's thrown outside a little bit, but it would have hit. It would have been wide open. Really smart.
3rd down and 10 for Centennial. Friedland again at quarterback. He's working with Cortez in the backfield. Cortez hasn't carried on this drive yet. Again, they fake to him. They give over the middle, incomplete. Good defense there by Narbonne that time. That's Paul Edwards. Paul Edwards, great breakup on that play on Ratzlaff.
P3 with a great breakup on 3rd and 10. Bring on the punt team for Corona Centennial. That's now 3 defensive stops by Narbonne. The offense needs it. Here's a replay. We got the play action. Remember, they're going cover 0. All you need is to complete it. Paul Edwards does a great job breaking that pass up.
Nice job.
All over the ball.
Edwards was on it.
D1 play right there.
There wasn't even a question of it being a penalty. He was just on the ball, man. Perfect. Perfect timing. Okay, we've got dropping deep now for Narbonne. Got Steve Jenkins back there, and I believe that's Jones. I haven't seen his number yet, but I believe that's Jones back there. Is it? Thank you. And the punt. Clean off, and let's see who gets it. Whoa, if I'm Narbonne, I'm getting away from that ball. I saw what happened in the game with the Eagles the other night,
boy, Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you have some guy on the, barely makes the team. He's trying to block and do his best to try to stay on the team, and it hits him in the leg.
Once that ball hits the ground and there's 6 guys around to get away.
Exactly. Those returners got to say poison, poison, fire, fire, whatever you do. Wave your arms. Tell everybody to sprint off the sideline.
I wouldn't blame the coach for benching you for doing something like that. You know how to play this game. All right, we got Jalen Henderson at quarterback. We got Yetz in the backfield. Or check that. That's not Yetz. And the give, that's number 12 out there. I couldn't see it. That's DeMonje Williams. And Williams, looks like he might have lost a yard on that, Anthony. They're going to mark him a yard, so he lost a yard on the run.
Yeah, Corona's playing so physical. So physical, so fast. Doing a great job right there and a great hit.
Right. All right, second down and 11 now.
There we go.
And now we have a couple of back. They got, wow, who are they going to snap this to? Henderson's out. It goes to Yetz.
Wildcat, he hits the outside. They're going cover 0. There's nobody there.
Oh, Yetz, some speed. Number 5 brought down by number 5, Isaiah Young, and that was Yetz on the carry. Anthony, he got about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, they go cover 0. They bunch everybody inside. So all Yetz has to do is hit the edge and use the speed to outrun everybody to the outside. If a receiver makes a little bit of better block, maybe go hold off that corner, we'd still be running. Here we go with the Wildcat again.
3rd down and 4. Henderson's not in there. It's just whoever gets the ball and runs forward. And again, we got Yetz with the ball. And he gets very close to a first down, Anthony. It might be 1 yard or maybe even a half yard shy. If that, he might have got it. He did get it.
Yeah, that's a first down right up the middle, too. Last time they ran outside, so here you go. You have some of the defensive guys playing outside. He hits it right inside. We're staying with it.
Why not? This time somebody might have moved or the defense might have been offsides. Let's see.
Sometimes when you have a good thing going, you want to rush it. Yep. You got to feel like you got the defense on their heels. And it looks like actually we might have a timeout.
Yep.
We have a timeout. Just like I was saying, they have them on their heels. Corona's on their heels a little bit. Narbonne's pressing them, staying in the Wildcat.
Got dead ball. False start. Offense, 56, lined up in the neutral zone. 5 yards, still first down.
That's killing Narbonne again. Another penalty. 40 yards already in the first quarter. You can't win a game doing that against number 7 team in the country.
They're pressing him sometimes. You have to be quick. Do not be in a hurry. Every time you're in a hurry, you're going to make a mistake. Something's going to go wrong. You need to be quick, do the same thing, perfect, perfect, perfect. Don't be in a hurry because usually that's when things go wrong.
We have 57 seconds left here in the quarter. 7-0 Centennial. And the 7 points came by an interception by Simon Hall. He returned it 18 yards for the score. And let's see the touchdown again.
Here we go.
There it is.
The ball just comes off his hand all wrong. It's a great interception. It's a great play.
Hall, though, give him the presence of mind. He stood at 360, caught the ball.
Yeah, that's a great play. That's a great catch right
Everybody's
there in the red
just
zone.
hitting everybody just a hit, man.
Yeah, this is Corona Centennial Narbonne, and that's the only touchdown in the game. We're almost through with the first quarter. We're battling here.
This is it. Narbonne's starting to get in their rhythm, and it took a little time to gel. You got a lot of new faces this year. It takes time sometimes.
You see Henderson here at quarterback, almost the same kind of Wildcat look. Expect some play action with the deep ball right here because they want to make sure they stop that run.
I'm looking for Yetz to get it again. He's got the Jets. Oh, on 1st and 15, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. I'd go back to that Wildcat. That thing was working. I'm sure Logan took his time to tell him how to figure out how to deal with it.
Yeah, Nomura does a great job coming off the backside. If he doesn't make that tackle, we might be hearing the band of Narbonne for a touchdown right now. But here we got a stop. We're back into the spread formation.
Henderson and Yetz again. Single back offense, looking to throw. Oh, wide open, can he catch it? It's caught! That's number 10, Steve Jenkins, and Jenkins scores a touchdown.
What a play, and just like that.
47-yard touchdown pass to Jenkins from Henderson.
Henderson, been taking hits all night. Gave up the interception for a touchdown with a great play. Someone in his face. I'm looking to see what kind of hit they're going to get on him. He throws it up. The wide receiver's wide open to Jenkins. Jenkins with the presence of mind to catch the ball, stay in bounds, and continue the run into the end zone. Now we're at a 6-7 ball game.
Jenkins was wide open on that play, and we'll watch it again right now. And the extra point is blocked. No!
Oh!
It's blocked. Oh, Corona coming up with a big play on the extra point. That's Williams, Jaden Williams with the block. Wow. That's
great
unfortunate.
Job by Williams.
You hope that doesn't cost Narbonne in the end, but you never know. You need every point you get.
Every point, every yard, every player, everything you need to beat a program like Corona Centennial. Nothing to take away from the touchdown. That was beautiful.
No, the touchdown was clean. That was just some good play. There's Jenkins right there. Get some congratulations, Anthony. Here's the replay on that.
Here we go. He drops back. He looks over. He knows where he's going to throw it. Boom! Somebody almost right there. Now he's wide open. You got two guys right there with the presence of mind. Look at him stay in bounce right there. Look back. Runs it through. Does a great job. There we go with a little bit of a shimmy right there in the end zone. We got to run all the way through there.
Yes, indeed.
Here we go with the kickoff. Don't be surprised with that early bunch right there by Narbonne. We have a little onside, but they're not going to do any trickeration this early in the game.
It's too early in the game.
7-6.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's too early to be giving up the football at the 50. This is Centennial.
Exactly. You can't give them that short
Yeah.
field.
No,
Just something to keep in mind. I mean, you're down one point. Every play matters.
And there's the kick, and they're running up to it. Oh, it's fumbled. You better fall on that. I think Narbonne got it. I think Narbonne got it. Unbelievable. What a night.
They're making plays tonight. Look at that with the fumble.
Who got
fumble
it?
Recovery.
I don't have my binoculars. Looks like number 25 or number 24, one or the other got it. We got to see the replay.
That's a great job. That could turn a game right there.
It's either Collins or Tucker that made that play. There's Ratzlaff, bounces off him. He's running forward. Just got to dive on it. But there's too many Gauchos around the ball.
You know, sometimes you think that's the beauty of the size of a football, beauty of the shape of a football. You never know where the ball's going to go.
Vincent Tucker.
Here they are with the Wildcat formation, Rich. I know you love it.
Vincent Tucker, number 25, was the one who recovered that football. And Tucker might end up being the MVP tonight if they score a touchdown here, Coach.
That's right.
Beautiful play.
Inside.
And that's going to end the first quarter of play here. I doubt they're going to call timeout or snap the ball in 2 seconds. So at the end of one, we have a great ball game, 7-6. Who would have thought? These two teams seem to be going in the opposite direction, but right now they're dead even. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. First, I'd like to thank the Yard House of Brea. Outstanding place, Anthony. If you're looking for a place to go after the game or take your girlfriend or your significant other, doesn't matter.
My wife.
That's where you go, baby. They got great sports bar there, too. Also, the KM3 Project. KM3 Projects helps people with cancer pay their bills. So that's a great charity to donate to. That's the km3project.org. There's some of the sights here from Narbonne. Those are the Gaucho cheerleaders having a good time. I guess their band was delayed getting in here tonight. Got here a little bit late. Kind of cheated us out of some fanfare early, Anthony. Like hearing that music going.
Oh, yeah.
From
everybody
a
loves the band. That's the thing about high school.
Without a band, it's not high school football.
You know, Narbonne here runs a first-class program, getting in, the stadium, the atmosphere. They're doing a great job down here in Harbor City.
They treated us very good, very, very good. 7-6 our score. We're starting the second quarter of play. Henderson at quarterback. He's got Yetz in the backfield with him. Those two have pretty much gone most of the way, this tandem.
Those sophomore sensations.
Absolutely.
There we go, Narbonne changing the play. Remember, they want the last say. They see Corona Centennial in a cover 0.
Look at the splits on this team.
It's like Corona Centennial's playing themselves.
Yeah, they're pretty wide. Look for the run here. They got everybody out wide, though. He's going to pass it. Incomplete. Pass was intended for number 14, Aaron East. East was defended out there by Centennial. That's Caleb Talau. And I think that was just a busted route.
Yeah, East is the #1 receiver. It looks like they got picked off a little bit in a crossing route because that cover 0, you want to run, you know, some double moves and things like that. So we need a better timing from the snap. He had to go down a little bit. Henderson had to bend down a little bit too far.
Oh. There's a fake. Henderson's going to keep it, trying to get to the outside, and he's corralled, man. Looked like a lion out there, grabbing a deer. Nice tackle there by number 95. That's Suma, Colby Suma, linebacker, 6 foot. He's only a junior, 180.
Yeah, that's a great play right there in the open field, because if he doesn't make that play, it might be a first down right there. That's a great job.
Linebacker on a pure athlete, Henderson.
Now here, this is something that separates, you know, public schools and private schools, programs and teams, good teams and bad teams, which is special teams. We have a block extra point already for and here we go for a field goal.
It's a 35-yard attempt. Missed the extra point earlier. Looks like it runs out of gas, and it did. It ran out of gas just before it got to the upright. It was accurate, but it just didn't have enough gas in the tank to make it to the upright, but good effort just the same.
Yeah, it looks like an easy field goal, but actually it's about a 35-yard field goal, which is pretty good. You know,
nothing easy, man.
The NFL extra points are about that far too.
Yeah.
So this is pretty tough for, you know, some high school kids. But you know, Corona Centennial did a great job. Got to stop, even with the fumble on the kickoff return. They do a great job holding them there. See if they can put some points on the board on offense. Their only points have come on defense so far in this game.
You know, Velasco, he's got 16 PATs on the season. He's perfect there. He missed his first one tonight. It was blocked. And Micah Ely's back at quarterback for Centennial. And he works with Kinslow, and the pass is complete to Retzlaff right over the middle. And he's brought down at he got the first down. That's what we're looking at.
See the cover 0 with the play action again.
Brandon Jones and Jordan Banks.
Hit him up the middle, hit the play action, suck those linebackers in, throw it right behind him.
Micah Ely again. He's got Kinslow, he fakes the Kinslow, throw over the middle, passes complete, incomplete. Could have almost been ruled a fumble. He took a few steps. And the pass again complete to number 88, Aaron Smith.
Trying to pick on my boy E3 right there. P3 does a great job with the pass breakup with the same exact play. This is what I love what coaches do. You could tell a great coach, if something works on one side, let's run the same exact play to the other side. You know, don't go away from what works. He did a great job. Great pass breakup right there by P3.
Another again, a fake. Micah Ely's looking out, has this man, and it's caught. Nice catch. That's Alvarez, Brandon Alvarez, the sophomore. And he almost caught that one-handed.
Look at the ball placement by Mikey Ely right there. Alvarez with a great catch down the sideline. Man, that was incredible. They ran a double move by the #1 receiver over the middle. Then he ran a little wheel route on the outside. Great throw.
25-yard gain, 1st and 10 for Corona. They're at their 50-yard line. There's a fake. The Kinslow, the pass again, incomplete. Retzlaff was the intended receiver, and they throw a late flag. He had 2 defenders on him, and I thought he was touched, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to have to see that. You see the same offensive formation, same offensive plays with the play action, sucking up the linebackers, throwing right over top of them with the slants, with the posts, right over the middle. If they're going to throw the outside, they've kind of gone away from the fades, but what they're going to do is they're going to throw that wheel right behind them.
The flag came in a little late, but they got the call right in pass interference. Again, Narbonne helping Centennial. Helping Centennial.
55 yards right there.
Defense, penalties. Number 8, 15 yards, first down.
Unfortunately, they said the number, so we'll say the name. That's Brandon Jones getting called with the interference. So It's first and 10 now at the 35-yard line. Centennial with the ball. Makaili, Thomas Kinslow in the backfield. Kinslow again, the fake. Makaili looking downfield, throws to a spot. Nobody there. Pass was intended for number 80, Sebastian Cuevas. Let's go at the sidelines now. Here it is again, I'm sorry.
Here we go, Alvarez, right over the middle. There's P3 breaking that play up right there, right before they gave the pass to Alvarez. But you see what I'm talking about, Corona,
yes.
They ran that wheel route on the side, on the Narbonne side. They go right back to it on the Corona side, on the other side, because he was wide open. We got too many players on the field for Narbonne. The substitution. Have to waste the time out there.
Wow. Man. Again, a costly mistake. They got to burn a timeout. There's 10:21 left here in the first half. It's 7-6. 7-6.
See number 40, Jordan Berry, maybe with an ankle injury. Sometimes when a player gets hurt on the field, their ankle hurts, something like that, they tell coach last minute, I got to come out. The coach tries to get somebody in, the defense can get out with too many players. We always tell our players, if you cannot play the next play, just fall down. The ref will blow it dead. We don't have to waste the timeouts. You don't have to sprint to the sideline on the hurt ankle. Just fall down. You got to be smart about that. Hopefully he's okay, get back in there, because he's the one that's been really effective in stopping the Corona Centennial run all night.
And they got to continue. Narbonne really, if they're going to turn the corner, this is the game. We talked about this being possibly a trap game. I just think that they're gelling now a little bit. You know, they've taken their lumps early on, played some really good teams.
Narbonne running around a little bit, trying to get lined up.
Makaili now lined up again. He's got Kinslow in the backfield with him. This time to give is the Thomas Kinslow.
Oh, what a great play.
Kinslow brought down. He lost a yard, maybe two. We'll see what the spot is.
Nomura right there. What a great play. I'm sorry, it's Jordan Banks. Great play, Jordan.
Yep.
Saw Jordan pregame getting the defense pumped up, getting the team pumped up. We can do this.
Here we go. They're going to throw again. Comes back to Ratzliff. Ratzliff incomplete. That play wasn't well designed that time. I don't think he came back far enough.
Yeah, exactly. That receiver has to take his first 3 to 5 steps really hard, trying to get the corner to bail out so he can back up and make that catch and create some space. Right there, Ratzliff looked like he took a little bit of a time off, and throws the timing off.
And again, on 4th down, Centennial's going to go for it. They're at the Narbonne 36-yard line, 4th and 11. Obviously, it's a throwing down.
Love it.
Nice tackle. There you go. Narbonne, that's Jordan Banks. Banks has made 2 big plays. He's only a junior. 2 big plays on this series.
Jordan Banks with some fantastic plays on defense. You can see him getting all pumped up, all fired up. That's how he was pregame, baby. He was getting ready to go, bringing his team with him. That's a great stop right there. Because going for it right there on the 36-yard line is telling Narbonne we don't believe in your offense.
Now this is the state championship team we've known and loved. Here we go.
Here we go. Look at Banks. Oh, it almost be a fumble with the right-hand strip.
He let it go.
It's a great job by Banks.
Henderson in the backfield. Fakes it to Yates. He's going to keep it. Tries to get inside. Nothing doing. Simon Hall was waiting for him, the linebacker. And Hall brings him down after about a 2.5, say 3-yard gain. We'll say 3. 2nd and 7 now.
It's a great tackle by Hall right there. As a coach, you kind of think back and you say, man, Henderson, as a junior, you're going to make that guy miss, and we're going to get that. But you're a sophomore tonight, and we got to make those guys miss to get those big plays.
Actually, a 2nd and 8 to give this time again to Yates. Yates trying to get outside, can't do it. Gains maybe a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down now.
It's a great play to the outside. Corona Centennial really fast.
He's right back to the line of scrimmage there. Maybe a half-yard loss.
Oh, man.
It's tough. It's tough getting yards inside. Again, you're playing a national power. Narbonne knows some about that. They've been in the top 25 nationally before. They know what it's all about.
Here's an empty set, something Corona has not seen yet. We have a cover 0. There's nobody past 5 yards on defense for Corona Centennial. Maybe Narbonne can get a quick hitter.
We'll see. You got Yates lined up in the slot. Now we might have a delay of game. I don't know. We'll see. As we wait for the official.
We got a sideline warning. That drives the coach crazy. Everyone's excited about the game.
Sideline warning. Narbonne.
Wow.
Everyone's excited about the game, even the assistant coaches. Now the head coach has to yell at everybody to back up.
But I never understood that. I know you want to inch up, but you're all back at the same line. You could see just as good. Come on, how do you make it a sideline warning? It's supposed to be an elite program.
You got to paint
those
that
kind of
white line
mistakes
all in
don't
there.
happen. You get another one, it's going to be another penalty.
Here we go.
Big
Centennial selling out.
Big third down play, incomplete. And he had to throw that ball fast. Centennial was coming.
Yeah, they really sold out right there on that 3rd and 8. Bring in the pressure, hoping the sophomore quarterback bring some pressure. Coach is telling him to calm down a little bit. You still have time. You still have time. Be tough. You've been taking hits all night. Take one more. Let him get a little bit more open. You can make that throw. We've seen it every day in practice.
All right, Narbonne will have to punt now. Boone is going to kick. He's standing at about his own 25. Alvarez is deep for Centennial. He's the only back. And there it goes. And he's holding it. They're going to go. They're going to fake it for it. They're going to go.
Oh, and that's going to be super close.
I don't know.
What a great play.
I don't know if Boone got it.
They're going to call him out of bounds before he gets the first down.
Yeah, he was so close. He needed to cut back inside and take a lick.
They're calling him outside. Coach is saying the referee on the other side has a first down by 3 yards, but the referee saw it right here on his own sideline.
Yep.
He's out of bounds before he gets the first down. That's what they're going to call. Ooh.
Wow. They're going to measure. Wow. Let's see the replay if we can. Look at Coach. He's telling everybody to get back. These players need to get back. Be disciplined, guys.
You know, sometimes what happens, too, is that you want to go to bat for your players, number one. Number two, that might have been a punt. But because the punter sees some space, he thinks, hey, I can make a play and I can get this. Now we don't punt it. They give the ball back to him inside their own 50-yard line, and now you're putting your defense in a tough spot.
Wow, tough play there. I don't know if that was busted or not. Maybe it's a call he can make on his own. Coach lets him do it, Douglas. I don't know, man. This is Centennial. This is not the last place team in your league.
Oh, that's right. You got to take every opportunity that you can.
Try to pin him. Now they're going to have. Now Centennial's going to have a short field, and they got Friedland coming back in, and Friedland will have Cortez to work with. You can hold them. You can hold down Centennial for so long, only so long. They're the king of adjustments at halftime. We'll see. All right. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Friedland.
That's a pressure.
He's got to go. He's going to tuck it and run. He's pushed out of bounds right about the 36, 37-yard line.
Oh, good job. Good job with the pressure, the reverse rollout, the old Aaron Rodgers, Tony Romo move. Rolls out, gets down the sideline. Push out of bounds. That's a good job. Thank God the quarterback didn't fall down, or that might have been a penalty because he pushed him a little bit late as he was running out of bounds.
I thought so too, but boys will be boys, and he didn't fall down, so just a little shove, little love tap. Friedland again. He's going to drop and throw it. Throws it. Retzlaff not there. Can't catch it. Defending on that was Jamari Boone, and Boone's all over the place tonight.
Boone's all over that. What a great
Boone's
coverage
farm.
right there. Can't throw that quick slant on me. Ratzliff, you know, looks like a foot taller than Boone, but Boone's staying in there, staying tough. Press coverage, man up, face to face.
3rd and 1 now. This is a big play for Centennial, although they'll go for it if they don't get it.
Oh, yeah, they've gone for it on 4th and 10. They'll go for it on 4th and 2. But let's see if they pick it up right here on this 3rd down.
This is 3rd down. Cortez in the backfield. Cortez in for block, and they come. Ooh. Pass is incomplete. They get to Friedland. Good defense there by Ryan Nicholson, the defensive back, stepping in front. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Centennial will go for it, though, as we said before.
Yes, you can see the offensive line stem right before the play. That left tackle moves in a little bit, kind of shows the defense that they're going to run. They almost got the offsides right there. Let's see if we can see this right end.
We got to come back. We got to come back to live action. Here we go. 4th down. A yard to go. They're going to run. They've thrown every pass.
Oh!
Nice pitch. This may go for 6. We'll see. Nice play. The pitch out to Octavio Cortez, and Cortez gets about 15 yards off the far side. Gets all the way down. Oh, let's see what they're going to spot. They're going to spot about 23-yard line. Nice game.
Look at the speed option. They put that defensive end as a tough spot right there. The defensive end has to hit the quarterback. Just blast him. It's a free hit for the quarterback on the speed option. He goes in the middle, really doesn't cover anybody. The quarterback still pitches it. Cortez with a great catch and runs it upfield for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23. Same suspects out there. Now we have an offsides again.
The same thing that happens. Watch the offensive line on the left side.
60 first half
Dead ball,
penalty yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh, man.
5 yards, still, first down.
60.
You see the offensive left side of the line, the left side of the offensive line, they stem in on a certain call for Corona Centennial, making the defense think they're going to run it right there, and then they go offside. Sometimes they keep the wide splits, sometimes they stem to a shorter.
Sloven and Ratslip to the far side of the field. Smith to the near side. Everybody out wide. This time it's Centennial that moves, I think.
Yes, a left guard right there. Left guard offside.
Dead ball, false start, offense, number 65.
Something as a defensive coordinator that I would notice is that 65, when he went offsides, he went in a pass pro formation, thinking that the offense for Corona Centennial right now is thinking about a pass play. That's something that the defensive coordinator for Narbonne should take notice of. There we go with the pass.
On 1st down, Friedland throws it, and Ratslip just can't get it. He got a hand on it, but it's not enough. Trailing him once again was Jamari Boone. And Boone, stride for stride, but again, just overthrow him, overshot.
It's a good throw. He tried to make a play on it just a little bit too high.
2nd and 10 now, and the ball again at the 23-yard line of the Gauchos.
Here we go again.
Same set.
Pass.
Friedland looking, has to throw, timing, incomplete. He had to throw, and there's another flag.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like he was delayed out of the backfield beyond the 5 yards there, Anthony.
Yeah, you know, because it looks like,
but it did happen.
You're exactly right. You know, he looks like he's running into the flat. The linebacker tries to cut it off. When he turns it up for another wheel, he has to grab onto him to slow him down. If he doesn't, they're giving up 6 points right there.
And you got to call it. It's right in front of the Corona bench.
A lot of boosters over there.
You know, Coach Logan isn't real animated, but I'm sure he was. Come on now. Again, this is anybody's game right now. It's a one-point game.
Defense, half the distance, still.
Half the distance to the goal already, Anthony.
Already.
Wow.
That's another penalty.
What is that, 70 yards now in the first half alone?
Holding, defense, 10 yards, first down.
Wow. Wow. The bleeding needs to stop. All right, Friedland again in the shotgun. They do not go under center. And we haven't had now.
There's a left guard again with the stem.
Yep, he needs it's going to be at 5 yards.
Yep.
Dead ball, false start, offense, number 65.
Don't be surprised if he comes out of the game right now.
First down.
Oh, there
he goes.
There it is. You know, trick me once, shame on you. Trick me twice, shame on me. We get him in, we talk to him, get him right back in. This Corona Centennial, he's coached up, he knows.
Got to clear his head. That's it.
Exactly.
It's going to happen. Same set. Receiver split wide, 2 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Friedland, the fake, goes straight for the end zone, and he has his man, and is it a touchdown? No. Pass is complete to Aaron Smith, and Aaron Smith is brought down at the goal line. Good defense by Narbonne, though, bringing him down before he got in the end zone.
It's a great play right there. Narbonne has been trying to play man-to-man, face-to-face with all these guys, but these receivers are just so big.
Fumble! And Friedland does the smart thing, picks it up and just cradles it, goes down. It'll be 2nd down and goal now from about the 5-yard line. And I was going to say, I thought they were just going to give it to Cortez. Cortez really hasn't run out of the backfield much. They've thrown some slants and some stuff out to the flat, but I thought he would get the ball straight up.
We had a little play action, suck those linebackers up, throwing it over the middle. His defense is right there, but it's just really a great play and a great catch. Great catch by Smith.
Edwards was right on him. Edwards stopped him just short of the end zone. Edwards has had a pretty good night so far tonight for Narbonne. I think we're going to see a run here, Anthony.
Yeah, they've messed around passing it too much. Here we go.
There it is. Cortez.
Nope.
And that should have been the previous play when they lost 5, when they had the fumble. And he's down to the goal line. So it'll be 3rd and goal at about the 1 foot line, Anthony.
1 foot line, just give it a Octavio just running up down the middle, gets close. Here we go, we got to jog off fast. Got him with 12 people on the field.
I don't get that. It's not going to do you any good anyway. What are you going to get? 6 inches? I mean, come on.
Exactly right. Exactly
right.
Run
the play. You're going to get 6 inches on that.
In high school, they blow that whistle dead. In the NFL, you might be able to get a free play and try to throw it deep.
Yep.
But here in high school, they blow that play dead with 12 defenders on the field. They run it again, they get a free 3 inches.
Makes the field shorter, huh? 3 inches shorter, Anthony.
Defense, 12 on the field. Half the distance, still 3rd down.
Here we go again. What a night not to have binoculars, huh? I can't believe it. Thank God we can still see far away, huh, Anthony?
That's right.
All right.
Look for the stem on the left side of the offensive line. Look for the check, looking for the offensive line to move. They'll run it right to him, right down the middle.
Look
there
how many
it is.
people are in the box, man. Quite a few. And it paid dividends that time, Anthony. Went nowhere on that play. Everybody in on the stop. And that was 4th down, by the way.
It's 3rd down because they got the penalty.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You're right.
So now it's 4th down.
One more shot. You're right.
There we go. One more. It's kind of like running the. Oh, here we go.
Seems like we've run this already several times, and they're going to pitch. No, he's going to keep it. It's Friedland in for a touchdown. Now, as you've probably seen, Anthony, there's no flags. Corona's quarterbacks really don't run the ball a lot. They really don't. Each quarterback has run 10 times each in 3 games. And I think it's because they got in trouble at some point. I don't think it was because they have a play for the quarterback to run the ball. They got plenty of athletes at Corona to run the ball.
Well, even before when they ran the speed option, the quarterback had an open spot, Freeland. He still ends up passing it to Cortez. Here, the defensive end has to take the quarterback. It's a free hit. Let him pitch it. You're so close to the goal line. Let him pitch it 5 yards backwards, and hopefully one of your defensive guys can rally and make a tackle.
Velasco's kick splits the uprights for the extra point. And the score now 14-6. With 6:07 remaining here in the first half.
Has to run right to the quarterback. If he pitches it out, hope the corner, hope somebody can rally off the edge to make a play, especially on 4th down. You can't think you're going to intercept the pass or intercept the pitch or cover the running back. You have to hit the quarterback, let him pitch it 5 yards back, and hope the defense rallies.
So Narbonne will get the ball back with 6 minutes left to play here in the first half. Brandon Jones is deep. And I believe that's Steve Jenkins on the far side, wearing number 10. Corona now will just boot it and try to stop Narbonne one more time before the half.
We're going to need a good return right here.
Let's see who they kick it to.
Remember, Corona Centennial kicked it out of the end zone last time. It's a defensive coordinator's dream. See if he can do it again.
All right, this is Velasco. And Velasco is going to come.
Looks like they have a chance.
Just short of the end zone. That's Brandon Jones.
Looks like there's a hole in the middle.
There goes Jones.
Man, I'm sorry, I get excited.
That's okay, Coach. We got to get the play called first, then we go crazy, okay? Nice return. Out to about what? Is they going to mark it at the? They're marking at the 30. So he gets about a 22-yard return, Anthony.
Exactly, especially on something like kickoff return. You say, we have 10 blockers. They have 11 tacklers. Our returner is better than their kicker. So all we have to do is be the best blocker you can be. Checking the play. Different call from the sideline.
Henderson has Williams in the backfield.
Corona Centennial will cover 0 again. No one past 5 yards.
Henderson looking, has to run it. He has a little bit of room, and he's brought down almost about a yard. 1-yard gain. Nice stop by Hall, Simon Hall, Centennial. And it'll bring up 2nd down 9.
Looks like he had a quick pass. It looked covered, so then he had to run it. He didn't see anything else. Picks up a few. Henderson, a few tough ones.
He's an athlete. 6'3", 175. I mean, he's an athlete. There he goes. Look at him now.
Great read on his own read. Picks up a couple yards, and just a sophomore. Yeah. This kid's going to be really good over the next few years, but we need him good here tonight, which he has been. He has a touchdown pass. He has the one bad ball for the interception, but he's going to be really good.
All right, 3rd down, long 7, maybe 6, maybe a long 6, short 7. Right in there. Either way, Henderson's going to have to throw this football. There's nobody in the backfield. He has to let it go right away. He had no choice. I don't think he was throwing it anywhere. It was intended for number 14 East, but I'm going to tell you right now, Henderson had absolutely no time to throw that ball. None.
Exactly. People in his face as soon as the ball is snapped. East, their number 1 receiver, trying to make a play, trying to throw it over the middle. Hopefully something can happen. We're going to punt it here. Hopefully they can hold him before the half. That drive only really lasting 1 minute, taking only 1 minute off the clock, leaving 5 minutes of Corona Centennial to drive down. With the type of offense and the offense that Corona Centennial has, that's no problem.
Narbonne will punt this time, no fake. Last time they faked it, cost them a touchdown, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, ball's blown dead, and they're going to spot it. Looks like close to the 40-yard line. Corona will be in their own territory to start this drive. 4:42 left, 14-6 Corona. 4:42 left here in the first half, not the game. For those of you that just tuned in.
Here we go right here. Let's see if Corona can punch this away. If they can go into halftime, 21-6, they feel like they're in control. Right now, it's still a little bit too close for comfort.
Maka Elian, and that's number 2, Thomas Kinslow. That was a wrap right there.
Oh, wow.
Good defensive play by number 20, Craig Martin. Martin right there on the stop. On the receiving end of that one was number 80, Cuevas.
Craig Martin with some great defense right there, covering him like a blanket.
Yes, he did. 2nd down 10. Narbonne gets a stop here. They got a shot. They got a shot to get close at halftime. They could even tie it if they get the 2-point conversion. They score a touchdown. So there's a lot of game left here. Maka Eli's pass over the middle is complete. And just when we say that, that's going to go for about 62 yards and a touchdown.
Cover 0, you see the play action.
Ratzliff on the receiving end. We have an injured player from Corona on the other side.
Devin Spencer.
Yeah, it certainly does, huh? And he's getting up. He's going to be okay. Wow, what a play.
Great pass over the middle. You see the play action, sucking up the linebackers. We've been saying it all night. Sucks up the linebackers, throws it right in behind him. The coverage is there, but he's just too strong, too fast, makes a great play. We scored just like that in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we were just talking about Narbonne getting a stop and coming back. Well, so much for that. Here's the extra point attempt by Velasco. And Velasco up and in, baby. He's still perfect this season. Hasn't missed an extra point. He's got like 19 now in a row.
Awesome. We got some two great kickers. I know we missed a PAT earlier in the game, but both of the kickers were perfect.
Here's the replay on that long pass. This is 61 yards.
Here we go, Maliki with the play action, sucking the linebackers up. He waits a little bit. Look at the patience on him. The ball's not perfect, but what a great catch. He's running all the way through. Love the backside effort by the corner. Still can't catch him, but that's some great effort. Great catch, great pass, great play action. Touchdown.
So Narbonne down 21-6 now, man. We had a game 7-6 about 2 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, seems like
my
you were
Lord.
just here.
Holy moly. Well, we've talked about the big play prowess of the Centennial team. That is their hallmark. That is their benchmark. That is what they're judged by. This is a big play team. And they just keep coming at you and coming at you. And again, having to get ready for 2 different looks every other series.
Exactly.
It's got to be tough.
Fast-moving offense. Remember, the coaches have the last say.
Yep.
The last say on every play, meaning they can make adjustments, they can make changes. Here we are with the kick.
This one's going to go in the end zone. And they're going to come out to 20-yard line with 4:26 to play here in the first half. 21-6 Centennial. If I'm Narbonne, I've got to control this now. I can't get cute. I got plenty of time. Just going to try to run the ball, piecemeal it. I don't give you throw underneath short passes coming back. You know, whatever you got to do, but you got to keep the ball. You can't give it back to Centennial in this first half.
Oh, definitely. Maybe even going back to the Wildcat or something like that.
Yeah, that Wildcat was awesome.
Just to keep the clock going, because what you don't want to do is come out here, try to catch up as fast as you can, end up going 3 and out, wasting just a minute off the clock, and giving the ball right back to him.
All right, they loaded up in the backfield for Narbonne. Garcia's back there with Williams, and they blow the play dead before it got going.
See some 20 personnel. First time we've seen 20 personnel in the game. 20 personnel, 2
Dead ball,
backs, 0
false
tight
start,
ends.
offense, number 3. 5 yards, first down.
Gosh, these guys and their penalties tonight. Frustrating. If I'm coach, I got to be pulling my hair out. Or pulling my assistant coach's hair out. Or somebody's hair's getting pulled.
Well, my hair's already all gone.
Yeah, you're gone. You're done. You pulled your hair out enough as a coach. Here we go, 1st and 15. Make that 1st and 20, and it gets worse.
You know, Corona's just so fast. They set the edge so well. They chase from the backside so well. You know, the sophomore sensations are just trying to get their footing here. It's a great tackle in the backfield. It is.
That's Nick Smith on the stop for Centennial. He's a senior, 6'2", 215, good-sized lineman.
Oh, man.
He's got enough size there for some good speed. Not too bulky. Henderson looking at the sideline, looking for the play. He's got 2nd down, and he's looking at 20 at least.
Corona Centennial doing a great job disguising the coverage. Ooh,
there we go. That's Yates. Yates up the middle, gains about 11, maybe 12 yards on the carry. We'll see where it ends up.
You see, you might see a run like that and say, oh, well, we could just pound him in the middle, pound him in the middle. You have to understand it was 2nd and 20.
Yep.
Corona Centennial lines up close. They fall back in a cover 2, a cover 4, opening up the middle for those runs, because they'll let them have 10-yard runs as long as they don't get the first down. Keep that clock going.
Clock is running, 3:22 to go. This is a big 3rd down for Narbonne. They need 11 yards, maybe 12. They might have it. He caught it. Good catch, good grab. Excellent play. That's Steve Jenkins, the senior, coming up with probably one of the biggest catches of the first half.
Steve Jenkins, what a great catch. Look at the throw. Henderson stays in there, stays tough, but Steve Jenkins climbs the ladder over top of 2 Corona Centennial defenders with a great catch.
18-yard gain on the play. Here we go. Henderson again. He's going to keep it, going to run, looks for an opening, gets 2 yards. But more importantly, they're controlling the clock now. They get at least 3 more snaps on this series.
Yes, sir, just like we said. They got something positive. Hopefully they can punch it in here and get one right here.
Here's the replay once again.
Oh, what a great throw, great pass. Look at him climb the ladder right there.
Nice.
Great catch. Mossed them, as they used to say, or maybe they still say.
Here we go, 2nd down, 8 yards. Henderson again. Oh, he's dropped for a loss. He loses 2 yards. They're back to the original line of scrimmage now. Bringing up 3rd down, Anthony.
Here we go. This is a big call right here. You want to call something where you could get the first down, but at the same time you want to be cautious where we keep the clock running, hoping Corona Centennial will be satisfied going into halftime of 15 points. So I accept like maybe a screen, maybe a draw, something like that.
Go back to Jenkins on the far side of the field. This time they come to the near side. That's number 14. That's East with it. East is going to be way short of a first down. He gained 6. But it's not going to be enough. And what do you do, Coach? The clock's running. Do you go for it? Do you punt? Try to pin him? What do you do? Now
this is an opportunity for me. I'm a risk taker, so I'm going to call the same punt that went for it last time. It looks like they're keeping their offense on the field. This is probably just the ploy. We're going to go on to. We're going to try to get them to jump, give us a free first down. If they don't jump, we're just going to call timeout. We'll huddle up and then we'll punt it.
Let the clock run down. Down to 118, 117, continues the run.
Waiting for the white hat, put his hand up. There we go, we call the timeout.
All right, timeout on the field with 1:12 left here in the first half. 21-6 the score in favor of Corona Centennial. No real surprises in this game yet.
Not at all. I mean, Corona Centennial is just doing what they do, making plays, catching the ball, making great runs. Surprised by Narbonne's rush defense. I thought they're doing a great job. They could just make a couple more plays on the ball in the pass. They'll be right in this, back in this game.
Well, it seems to me that so far in this game, Narbonne's been their own worst enemy. Almost 100 yards and penalties in the first half. That's a lot. For a game 4, that's a lot of penalties.
Yeah, maybe more penalty yards than rushing yards.
Yeah.
And with playing a great program like Corona Centennial, you need to pick up the rushing yards, cut down on the penalties.
Now, is it Narbonne shooting themselves in the foot, or is it Centennial, man, just making them do that,
Yeah, it's pretty tough to call. Exactly. We have a lot of pass interference calls. They're trying to make plays. The dual quarterback system, Corona Centennial might be throwing them off because maybe some balls are high, some balls are lower, but we got to be smart about that and just try to keep playing as hard as we can. Here we have a punt formation. It looks like Corona Centennial only has 10 guys on the field.
Yes, they do.
Oh, they're running somebody on late.
They might be. It ain't going to matter. You can go with 10 if you want. There's some holding inside, but they're not going to call it, and they probably shouldn't at this part in the game.
Here we go, get that ball. There we go.
It looked like he was held by the up back coming in.
There we go. So here we go. We have a minute left in the half. Corona Centennial up 15 points. They have the ball, 35. They have 65 yards to go for the touchdown. Let's see what Coach Logan does right here. Are we going to be aggressive? Are we going to go for the touchdown? Or are we going to keep it a little bit slower? We're satisfied with 15. My guess, let's try to go for a couple plays, and then let's see what we can do. Exactly.
I mean, I don't think these guys can go anything but 100 miles an hour. I mean, let's face it. Friedland now in the ball game, looking to throw downfield on first down, incomplete. Pass was way out there in the flat.
Got a flag right here.
Ed Cloven was the intended receiver, but there is a flag inside.
Looks like it's holding or a late hit.
Oh, illegal block, a chop block, I guess, huh?
Yeah, did a good job. He's getting a good pass rush all night. Oh, Jordan Banks getting in the backfield. Corona Centennial, kind of surprised by that, trying to slow him down.
Legal block below the waist for offense. 15 yards from the spot, still first down.
Not that the game's in question at this point right now. It's 56. It's only the first half. We got another half to go.
For sure.
So you wonder if I just run the clock out myself. I'm so deep, but let's see what they do. Like I said, Corona doesn't know any better. They just go one speed, and that's all they got.
Well, they're in cover one. Maybe a quick play can do something. We are here with another pass.
Again. Pass is complete outside, out at the 33-yard line. Complete to number 88, Aaron Smith. Smith with a good job.
And that's 15 yards just like that.
That's right. Edwards on the stop. Edwards is involved in all kinds of stuff tonight, man. Whether he likes it or not, he's in the fray, boy. He's fighting.
P3.
Here it is again. Edwards coming up, making the tackle on it. Now the pass is complete again over the middle for 7 yards. This time it's complete to number 85, Esclovan. And Esclovan, that's the second time they threw to him tonight.
It's a great job by Amari right there, making that catch. Corner tries to make a play on it.
There we go again. Friedland, and it's caught, unbelievable. Nice catch with a man on him.
Clock is stopped. You can see Corona Centennial. They practice this all the time. Their high tempo offense are getting lined up. They're running the regular offense at high tempo. Everyone's moving fast. No need to waste the timeout. They got 2 left. No need to waste it. Just get lined up. Let's run a play.
Here we go again. This time there's
we got a timeout from the defense right here for Narbonne.
Well, we talked about maybe, most teams probably would have run the clock out, run the ball twice and said, let's go in at halftime, be satisfied. But I told you, Corona only knows one way, man. They don't know any other way.
Especially after the legal chop block and the low block on the defensive lineman. It's second and 25, and you're still going for
I believe this is the play to Retzlaff or Sloven. Let's see. And it's Retzlaff.
Oh man, he's been making plays all night. Look at that. Too strong, too big. Great focus on the catch. Able to pull the play in. get down, hustle the offense up, make Narbonne waste another timeout, use another timeout at the end of the half. We have 14 seconds here. Corona Centennial has not used one of these timeouts on this drive.
Well, I got to assume they're in field goal range. Their kicker doesn't have to kick a lot. Why would he? And here we go. 14 seconds left, 1st and 10. Ball at the 23-yard line of the Gauchos.
Looking for the goddamn ball. Turn your hips.
So he's within their distance, the kicker for Centennial. Shouldn't have any problem with that. Velasco's hit 35-yarder this year. That's about what it would be right here.
Yes, sir.
Maybe 37.
About 14 seconds. Sometimes you could try to save your timeouts too much. You run one play, it may cost 6 seconds.
Yep.
Then you call timeout. You want to run it again. Maybe you have 1 second.
Oh, they fixed the clock. It's 22 seconds.
Oh, 22 seconds now.
So they added 7 or 8 seconds of that. 8 seconds to the prior time.
Yep. 22 seconds left. So now we have enough time to use both of these times. Oh, we're down to 2. They're fixing the clock. They're putting 22 back on. So now we have enough time to use both timeouts just in case. Any play in your playbook is open right now. You see, if Narbonne wants to run a cover 0, trying to get some pressure, you could go over top. If they try to play back, prevent the touchdown, you can run it up the middle, call one of your 2 timeouts.
There we go. Again, they stop it again. I think it's, they're going to fix this. They're going to fix the clock real quick. They stopped it before the play was actually run. They got to put 22 seconds or 20 seconds on that clock. I think we got 20 minutes up there. I'm not sure. There we go. Now it's all set. All right. So now they have to change the play again.
I don't think so, just like the last time.
No, they'll run whatever they're going to run.
Yeah,
you know, they're
that's
in field
3
goal
play
range.
calls wasted, yep.
They're pretty much in field goal range.
Here we go.
You know, Corona had a pretty good crowd come out for coming 100 miles away on a Friday. It took 5 hours.
Definitely.
Friedland throws it up. And
watch interception.
Intercepted. Big play by Narbonne. Let's see who brings it back. They're going to have some holding already bringing it back. And I believe that's Brandon Jones, number 8, on the interception. And it is Jones. And that could be, I mean, that could be the difference between winning and losing tonight's game.
Oh, definitely. You know, we
big
have a
play.
Gets the pressure in his face. Great call by Narbonne. Great job by the defense. He throws it up. I'm looking maybe pass interference right here. They're talking about it. Maybe they call it off because the receiver didn't see the ball in the air. The defensive player is the only one making the play on the ball.
Yeah, if he's going to the ball, he's got every right to go.
Yes, exactly right. So the defensive player makes a play on the ball. Now during the return, we might have some penalties there, but at least you stop Corona Centennial from putting some more points on the board right before half. That might be the positive turn you might need to make a switch at halftime.
It's going to be interesting because there's 7 seconds left, Anthony, and you know, I don't know if you have time to run a play at 7. Unless if it's complete in the field of play, unless you got a timeout left or 2. But
Corona Centennial has 2 plays, so well for Narbonne, if they do go with this interception,
it doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it does. Everybody's still out there. The refs are still discussing it. You got Coach Douglas out on the field. They're telling him to get off. What are you doing out here, Coach?
I stopped you.
Coach is talking to the ref. He's upset about something. I don't blame him.
But that's our ball.
There's Coach Douglas with the white visor on. Talking to one of the officials. He's not the white hat, so he's not the boss of the crew, but he's still got to deal with Coach Douglas. All right, so Centennial looks like they're going to keep the football because you got Friedland out there. And you also have Cortez flanking him.
Let's see what we have here.
We have multiple fouls on the play.
Really?
Before the interception, we got defense.
So yeah, defensive pass interference is 1, Coach.
That penalty is accepted.
Maybe a block in the back on the return.
The personal foul on number 2, Black, is declined. Corona's ball.
So Corona figures they got 2 plays here. They're going to go for the end zone on both. Or maybe they go for the end zone this time. It's not there. Throw it out of bounds, give your kicker a shot, and put some more distance. Remember, Narbonne's defending state champs here. you just can't assume that just because they got a slow start this year, it's going to end that way. They're going to turn the corner at some point. You just hope it isn't tonight if you're Centennial.
Yes, sir. That's exactly right. We have to be very smart right here at quarterback. Don't try to pump fake. Don't try to scramble. Takes too long.
There it is. Nice play. They got to call timeout. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they got it. They got the timeout.
They got the touchdown, Rich. It looks like it was short a little bit.
I thought it was short.
But they give it to him. What a great throw. What a great catch. He doesn't have that much time to read the ball and to see the ball.
Again?
Exactly. It's exactly who it is. Big target. He's doing a great job. He's having a great game tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't see it that far to that end. It's so light, the goal line. I couldn't tell if he got in or not. It looked like he was just short. But it doesn't matter. Retzlaff gets in. And they go up, Corona that is, 27-6. And the extra point, Velasco's kick is good. He's got 20 in a row this season. And it's now 28-6. Let's take a look at that play once again, Anthony. I need to see it again.
Narbonne sells out with the blitz. We have a great throw. He just turns his head, turns it inside. It's a great job, great catch. DB's right there, but he's just too big, too strong. Gets in again. That's another touchdown. Oh, he's in big time. He's in big time. Well, here we go. Just like that, from 7-6 to 28-6. All in a few minutes. Couple miscues here, penalties there, fake punt there.
It's a lot. Those are mistakes that are hurting Narbonne. But look at the other side. What if he would have completed, converted that fourth down on that punt? It's a different game. So Narbonne's trying. You can't blame them for trying.
No, not at all.
Giving it a shot. Because
give everything you have in these situations instead of playing someone like Corona Centennial.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Don't hold anything back.
Because Corona wouldn't have expected that. Not against them. No way. And the ball's kicked in the end zone, and they're going to have to bring it out to the 20. Narbonne, barring a defensive penalty, will have one play. That'll end the first half. We have a good look at there right now at Brandon Jones. He caught the ball in the end zone, and in high school, they don't let you run out of the end zone, Anthony. Why is that?
They're trying to keep the game safe, especially in high school, to minimize the hits, especially on kickoff return. That's one of the most dangerous plays in football. You have, teenagers running 40 yards, 40-yard sprint, running into each other. So they're trying to minimize that. It's been a long rule. If you go to some of these all-star games, now they do let you return out of the end zone because people want to see those long returns.
And they're going to do it in college anyway. So,
well, in college now, you fair catch inside the 25. And you get the ball automatically at the 25. And
Yates takes the handoff, and that's going to end the first half of play here from Narbonne High School. Corona Centennial up 28-6 over Narbonne. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, the Jerky Zone, man. For those of you out there looking for a fundraiser, the Jerky Zone guys are the way to go. That jerky, man, is healthy. It's better than any sugar you can have. One Way Plumbing and Heating, Santa Fe Springs. These guys do it all. Been in business for over 35 years, my friend. They're doing something right. That's One Way Plumbing in Santa Fe Springs. Give them a call, 800-660-3935. Tell them Big Rich and Anthony sent you from the Narbonne Centennial game. And there's the score at halftime, 28-6. Centennial over to Gauchos. And Anthony, this game's turning out pretty much what we thought it might. You had the Gauchos doing a good job in the first quarter, but all those penalties, man.
Yeah, it was looking good. It was close.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was close, and it was looking really good, but a few miscues, and Corona Centennial shows up. They do a great job.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes, right after these words. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Narbonne High School, where it's halftime. Corona up 28-6 over to the defending state champion Gauchos, and what a first half. It's 7-6 after one, but 21 unanswered points in that second quarter has been the difference. Let's go down to Mo and John Conti on the sidelines. What's happening, guys?
Hey, Rich, Anthony, thank you so much. John Conti joined by Mo Orr. Mo, we had a great first half up until about 4 minutes to go.
What a great first half. Things started to change once Centennial started to pick up some momentum. They changed a lot of things on defense, and it started to really push it towards the goal line.
And also, let's not forget, too, that, Centennial's been going for it on fourth down every single time. So their offense is just not going to quit. They're going to keep coming.
Well, talking to some of the coaches from Narbonne on the way out from halftime, things they talked about is controlling the line of scrimmage and getting their defense to defensive linemen to also control the line of scrimmage. And it's really tough playing against that two-quarterback system. So those are some of the adjustments that they need to make.
And, talking about that two-quarterback system, I mean, they've got some serious athletes on that side of the field. I'm talking about Corona Centennial. I definitely want to mention Simon Hall. He had the pick 6 in the first quarter. I talked to all these guys that scored. These guys give all the credit to their coaches, to their teammates. This is a selfless team. They have a lot of composure, and I think they're going to turn it on in the second half as well, Mo.
Well, one thing is that Narbonne is also one of those national powerhouses. They're a really good program, so they're not down. I just spoke to one of the coaches coming out, and he said they're excited to go ahead and take on this second half.
That sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to it. Once again, the score is 28-6. Centennial is leading Narbonne. It's time for the third quarter. Back to you, Rich and Anthony.
Back to you, Rich.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good job out there, sniffing it out. And they're right in the assessment. I think with Centennial, it's hard enough to deal with a high-power offense and the way they run it, but to run two separate, pretty much offenses, because you have two different quarterbacks and two different running backs, so you're getting a different look every other series, Anthony.
And a lot of people think, they say, well, it's not the two different offenses. It's the same kind of offense, just two different guys. But it's different mentalities that go into it.
Yep.
Exactly. So sometimes one quarterback might run it, one quarterback might not. One might scramble a little bit more. One might throw it a little bit deeper than the other. So it's just a little bit different tendencies that could throw it off.
Well, it's also the contrast in size of the players. I mean, Friedland 6'2", they're both juniors, and then you got Micah Ely, he's 5'10", so there's a 4 or 5 inch difference. It's a different size. One guy could see over the line a little bit better than the other guy, but it doesn't make a difference, man. It hasn't made a difference tonight.
Not yet. Hopefully they can get through. Something we're going to see in the second half too is the depth of Corona Centennial. Something that hopefully they could try to wear down Narbonne with that running game. We've seen a lot of passes going on.
Jenkins, and let's see, he's going to go in the end zone. That's number 8, so that's Jones with it. Jones takes it pretty much to 1 yard line, and there he goes. He's upended pretty close to the 20-yard line, maybe the 18, Anthony. He had to bring it out. He's at the 1.
Yeah, you got to take a chance. Don't let it go in the end zone. Maybe you could pop one like they did last time.
He almost did.
Yes, sir. Here we go with Narbonne offense.
All right, the Gauchos, as the guys mentioned, they need to control that offensive line. They need to slow things down a little bit, put a couple of drives together, take off some time, and get a couple of stops. What's so hard about that?
You're going against Corona Centennial. Yeah. That's the hard thing about that.
No doubt about it. Looks like Yates is in the backfield with Henderson. Trips out to the near side. There's the play action. Henderson swallowed up by that great defense of Centennial. Drake, once again, number 99, making the stop. And this guy's Drake Jackson's just been all over the field tonight, Anthony.
Yeah, that's another great play. We saw a few plays from him early in the first half, and he was doing the same thing, getting in the backfield, throwing him down. He looks like he's stretching his hamstring a little bit, but just out of halftime. So he'll be warmed up, be ready to go. That's a great play.
So Drake's got 3 sacks in the game. He had 1.5 all season the first 3 games. Look at the splits. The splits are wide. That's a lot of room to maneuver inside. Obviously, they're going to run the ball.
After Corona Centennial's been having all that success, they try to...
going to throw it out, and nothing again. Pass was intended out there in the flat for number 10. That's Steve Jenkins, and Jenkins, can't hang on. It wouldn't have mattered. Corona had 2 guys bearing down on him.
Oh, that's a great job. Jenkins trying to pull that in. The senior takes a big hit. They're trying to do those quick hitters. You still see the cover 0 for Corona Centennial. They're not playing it soft. They're not saying we have the lead. Let's play back a little bit. You have right here. Third and long.
Here it is again, just out in the flat, and boom, right there, nothing doing.
As you can see.
Isaiah Young
Alfonso Pearson misses the block right there, gives him a free hit on his buddy.
Young on the stop. Here's Henderson again. The give to Yetz. Yetz has a little bit of room. He may have a little bit more. He's out to the 40, out to the 45, out to the 47-yard line. That's about a 25-yard gain, and we have a Centennial player down, grabbing his ankle right around the 28. There's going to be a timeout on the field, Anthony.
Oh, man, what a great up the run. Great run up the middle by Yetz, though. You know, we said before, you see some of those runs, you're like, why didn't you do that on first and second down? Because in third down and long, they take it deep. You can see the Corona Centennial back up a little bit into the zone, opens up the middle for Yetz. Yetz right up the middle.
Just got through that hole, huh?
Yeah, tough. Even with the strong stiff arm, the sophomore sensation right here. Remember, in a couple years in the weight room, couple months, couple winters right there, lifting those weights, he's going to break that tackle and break for 80.
Tyler Kinslow on the stop, number 7, senior. And the injured player, I couldn't see the number. He went straight on his back and hasn't been up since. So he's going to get him up. It looked like an ankle, and that hurts worse than anything. And it looks like it might be a lineman or is a number 95, Colby Suma. Oh, man, that's one of their outstanding linebackers.
Man, looks like that right ankle, Rich,
yes.
Just like you said.
It looked like he rolled it because he grabbed it right away. It wasn't the knee. I was concerned about, because once it's a knee, it's pretty, yeah. I've had plenty of those. But he can't put any pressure on that ankle.
4 weeks into the season, any injury now can cost you.
He's an outstanding player on the Corona defense, man. That's like losing me on that defensive side. Devastating. Here's Yetz again, and Yetz, 15, 18 yards, running up the gut, down to the Corona 38.
2 back-to-back strong runs by Yetz. Down the middle, just keep feeding them, coach. They take out some defensive linemen. You see Corona Centennial substituting some of their D linemen in.
It's too early to give them a blow. We're only 2 minutes into the third quarter. Here we go again with Yetz. Yetz running, spinning. Yetz 5 yards, not about 4 yards on that carry, out to the 30.
Great play out of that pistol. Give him a lead blocker that time.
About a 3-yard gain on that, actually. They spot it.
Pistol, he goes right up the middle. He's running hard, running tough. He's covering the ball up, doing a great job.
Now they're going to throw the ball. Henderson, a little quick, and the pass is tipped. Pass was intended for Jarrett, and ball was tipped on the way, and I didn't quite get the number of the tipper, but we'll see it again on the replay, I'm sure.
Great play trying to hit the fullback in the flat. They've been running the plays where that fullback has been blocking for Yetz the whole time. This time, he fakes like he's blocking, goes out in the flat, gets the ball tipped.
Kevin Foreman was the one who tipped the ball. And, man, if he would have caught it, ooh,
oh, man.
6 points. Here we go again.
Another one.
Third down, let's call it 7 from the 35. Here comes Yetz. Yetz trying to turn the corner and just can't quite do it. Gets about 2 yards before he's pushed out of bounds at the 33.
Narbonne doing a great job, almost calling their bluff, saying, we know you're going to back up on 3rd and long. We're going to run it again. Here we go, off the edge. He's going. It looks like a late face mask here. There you go. He grabs the back of the helmet, grabs the jersey. It's a good tackle out of bounds.
I thought Yetz had him by the face mask. Okay, it's 4th down, and you have to go for it. You're down by 22. 4th and 5, maybe 4.5.
Corona Centennial bringing it.
Nice play call. Passes. He's got the first down. We're talking number 14, East. And East, what's he pick up? 15 yards, 12 yards on that reception.
Aaron East with those quick feet right there in the flat. That's a great throw. Great throw by the quarterback. Getting him the ball, does a great job. Henderson put it right on him. East, it's not a big target, but he puts it right on him. He makes a play.
Is it me, or is Henderson just getting better and better as the game goes along? This is what that gelling's all about. I know they're just getting some yards now, and here's Yetz on the carry. But he seems a little bit more relaxed here in the second half.
And that's the beauty of a sophomore. They're going to mature almost every single play that you play them. So, and it's not like you're a sophomore in the preseason playing against somebody where you're winning big time. You're playing against Corona Centennial. This is the best of the best. If he can do this at this time, imagine what he's going to do in league.
2nd down and 6 at the 14-yard line of Centennial. Here's Yetz again, running straight ahead. He's brought back. He might have gained a yard or 2 on that carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Chris Okei with the stop for Corona.
It's a good job, good tackle right there.
Didn't gain anything, so it's 3rd down. Still a short 4, maybe.
Something to take notice, Yates is on the sideline getting a blow right now, expect the pass.
And he had to throw it maybe before he wanted to. Too much pressure by Corona once again. A lot of pressure by that up front. This time the pressure was being brought by Tama Ilu. And it's going to bring up 4th down. What's Narbonne going to do? They're going to kick it.
You know, if you kick the field goal, it's 9-28. Doesn't look that bad. Another touchdown. You're back in it, getting closer, inching closer. It's better to do this than to go for it on 4th down, lose all momentum, lose the field position, lose everything by trying to go for it and give it right back to him.
All right,
he's a good kicker.
Jared in to kick. Going to be about a 29-yarder. Little muff on the snap. Did he get it? He did. He got it. All right, 28-9. Narbonne takes the opening drive of the second half, goes downfield, and they get stopped at right around the 15, Anthony, or making it up to 14, but they still got 3 points out of it. Better than coming up short with nothing.
Exactly. That's something that you talk about at halftime. You talk to your offense, you say, you know what we're going to do? It's 6-28 right now. We're going to march down the field. We're going to put some points on the board. Defense, we're going to need a stop. We're going to need a big play to get back in this, and that's exactly what they did. Obviously, you would have loved the touchdown, but 3 points is points on the board, and here we go.
Here we're going to see a replay, and nice throw. This is the 1st down. That was a catch there by East. East has to turn it. East catches the ball, and he's behind the 1st down marker. So he had to cut inside. He had to work to get that 1st down, and it paid big dividends for Narbonne, and that's why Narbonne was able to get that 3 points to start the second half. Still a long way to go for the Gauchos, but I'll take it. I'd take it in a minute, and they did. So 28-9 now the score. And Centennial now will take the kickoff. The kick's going to be well short of the end zone. And this is number 2, Thomas Kinslow. And Kinslow has a nice return out to about the 34-yard line. Vincent Tucker with the stop for Narbonne.
It's a great tackle up there.
Coach Centennial is famous. Matt Logan is famous for his adjustments at halftime. I don't see any adjustments he would have to make.
You know, even though we can't see him, we know Matt Logan made them. So let's see what he does.
I like that.
You know,
you're right.
And we'll see what it happens.
I have no doubt he made some adjustments at halftime. All great coaches do. Micah Ely, the quarterback. He's got Winslow at the tailback position to give us to Winslow. Winslow loses 3 yards. He has 4 Gauchos that brought him down collectively. So brought down by the 4 Gauchos. How about that, Anthony?
Yeah, Kinslow's doing a great job. The team's second leading rusher right here, trying to get some yards, trying to get outside. We have a great play. We have a great play by Saw. Makes a great play off the edge to make the stop. Doesn't let him turn a corner. Good tackle. Now it's 2nd and 12.
Micah Ely in at quarterback. Again, Kinslow in the backfield. And now they're going to shift receivers. They're changing the set real quick. Micah Ely's going to throw the ball. And no, there's got to be a penalty there. No, they're not going to call anything. That was definitely a hold. Oh, there's the flag. All right, it's at the 50.
There we go. It throws it early. We couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Do it so early. But yeah, he's hugging him.
I think the Centennial player had that in his pocket and said, "Hey, I got a penalty right here," and threw his own flag. I didn't see anybody throw it. So let's see what's going to happen. Where are they going to put this ball now? It's going to be an automatic 1st down, right?
Exactly. And those are the type of mistakes they're making, Rich.
Defensive
you know, you have
pass
2nd and 12.
Number 20. 15 yards from the previous spot.
That's
First
one
down.
way to slow Centennial down, but now you're up well over 100+ yards and penalties for the game, and that's a touchdown right there. That's 7 points.
Yes, sir. That cover 0. They're trying to hit that corner route, that 7 route. Corner was in bad position. They had to hug him.
Again, looking to the far side of the field. Nothing doing. That was clean all the way, just overthrown. Pass was intended out there for Centennial to Cuevas, Sebastian Cuevas. He had good defense on that. And bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball at the 47-yard line of Centennial. And they're looking at a 2nd and 10. Makaili again. Fake to Kinslow. Makaili lets it fly, has this guy, but yeah, 2 guys, they were kind of on top of each other, Coach. I don't think you see that too much. I think that was a busted play between the receivers.
Yes, Retzloff, it looks like, goes to the 7 route. When number 1 receiver's running a 9, he runs right into him. He's looking around with his hands up. Quarterback thinks he's going to run straight ahead with that cover 0. Nobody helping the nickel back. Try to throw it up, use his size, use those great hands to make another play over the middle.
And they're calling the plays on the sidelines. That's dangerous, man. People read your signals. I got to believe they change them game to game. There's another play. Fake, that is. Makaili gets crushed. 99 for Narbonne. Or check that. That's Frankie Velez. Is it? These numbers, brother. Anyways, nice sack there. We'll have to see the replay. It's 52 is what it is. It's Juice Tapua. And Tapua, nice pressure that time.
Juice, bringing the juice on 3rd and long. That's a great job by Juice, getting some pressure, getting up in there.
And this is what we talked about coming into out of halftime is Narbonne's got to get on the board right away, and they got to get a stop. And this is what they've done. Corona's not going to go for it on their own 39 on 4th down. They got to kick this. And on the dead run, it's fumbled, and Centennial's recovered the ball. Whoa, talk about shooting yourself in the foot again. And coming up with the ball, number 22 for Corona Centennial, Khalib Talai. And it's going to be Centennial ball. Damn, that was a good play for them, huh? And this is what Narbonne's been doing all night, shooting themselves in the foot, and they done it again.
Every punt returner's dream, try to catch the ball on the run, get a head start running past everyone. Looks like he had some room, but maybe picked his eyes up a little bit too early, dropped the ball at the last minute.
Wow, that's painful. That is very painful of Gaucho right now. All right, on 1st down, they're at the 37. The give goes to Cortez. Friedland in now as they keep switching, man. They're true to themselves. They do not favor any quarterback, any running back. Every series, every time they change series offensively, they get the new set in there, the new quarterback, the new running back.
Yeah, they're doing a great job at that. Freeland, known for his deep ball, now they start off with the running. The other quarterback that was in, McKeely, you could see him throw a couple deep balls and move down the field.
It's funny, these guys got equal stats. It's unbelievable. Here's a little play action, very quick. Friedland throws, and the pass is caught. Touchdown, Centennial. Nice throw, nice catch. And let's get a number on that. That's number 3, that's Alvarez. Brandon Alvarez with the touchdown reception. Beautiful play.
We were just talking about Breland and the deep ball. They're running cover 0 still. They get, as long as you can max protect with your 6 guys, the 5 linemen and the running back on the inside, you can hit them deep over the middle. It's a great job by Brandon Alvarez. Great catch, great throw.
From Friedland. And 34-9 now, unless he get the extra point. He's going for his 21st or 22nd straight extra point on the season. They're not a give me. I don't care what anybody says. You're playing high school football. Nothing's a give me. Yeah, we got some movement on the offensive line. Looked like number 54 moved. Okele, or Okei. Oike?
77 offense.
Okay.
There's a lot of tough names, man. We talked to them before, but you can't forget them all. Even if you write them out phonetically, you're tough, man. They're going to mark it off 5 yards. They're going to kick again. Shouldn't be any problem, though.
You know, you think about it, Narbonne, they get the points on the board. They get the quick stop. Now they fumble the punt. They give up the touchdown a couple plays later.
Velasco.
Now they're back where they started.
Velasco going to kick it from now 25 yards out. He has absolutely no problem. That would have been good from 26.
Maybe a little bit more than that, but that's a good kicker.
Timeout on the field. 5:07 left in the third. 35-9. Corona. Let's take a look at that touchdown again, Anthony.
And we have Freeland here. Looks like a little play action. We see the max protect by the running back. They still have one guy free because they're bringing more, but they get the ball out too early. The corner's underneath. They use the size. He does a great job. Brandon Alvarez with a great catch, a great touchdown. 7 more points. 35-9.
These guys are so relentless on offense, and it's every year. It's been for 20 years now. Corona, 10 CIF championships under Logan. Think about that. I mean, he's up there in the highest echelon of coaches winning championships.
Definitely. Where do you put the 11th ring? I mean, you only
Harry
have 10
Welch
fingers.
from Santa Margarita, say he did it with 3 teams. And Logan's been able to win 10.
Wow.
10. Probably could have won last year if his quarterback didn't get hurt. That concussion protocol, which is important. And here we go again, another fumble. Brandon Jones. Jones going to try to pull it off, though. Come to the near side. He's wrapped up right away. Centennial, some good defense. Bringing him down this time is Aaron Smith, the wide receiver, also on the kickoff and punt teams.
Look at that tracking by Aaron Smith, running all the way down the field. What a great tackle to tackle someone on a kickoff return on the 10-yard line. It's a great job by Aaron Jones. Those are the type of things that college recruiters look for. Yes, you're winning. It's 35-9. What kind of things you're going to do? That's a work-to-win play. You're going to work, run all the way down to the 10-yard line, make a play like that. It's awesome.
These guys have one gear, Anthony. I told you, man. One gear. Last week they took on the Narbonne beat Pittsburgh last year in the playoffs in the state, as we see a little loss there. Ratslip making a tackle. They beat Pittsburgh last year, like, I don't know, 28-7 or whatever it was, and this year Centennial plays Pittsburgh, beats them 35-7,
yep.
Something like that. It was just a big victory for Corona, and we're talking state caliber teams. We're not talking Sisters of the South here. So got. Is that Yates? He was standing in the end zone to start the play.
Yeah, it's a pistol formation. He's almost in the eye back, a little bit behind, so he can run right or left. They're trying to go back to what they did, running the ball over here at the beginning of the second half, but looks like Corona Centennial's figured out that play.
So third down, really deep, like 3rd and 17, maybe 3rd and 16, thereabouts. So Henderson's literally standing on the goal line. You got Yates about a yard in the end zone. And here goes Yates trying to go up the middle, trying to find a hole. Doesn't get very much. They're going to have to punt. And it better be a good snap.
Better be a good snap. The worst thing you want to do is be backed up and punting the ball. Any bad snap, any delay, you could be in trouble back here.
You had the roll back on that.
Dropping deep to punt is Jamari Boone, and Brandon Alvarez is going to be the lone back to return the kick.
Haven't seen Rezi Zetloff back there since the fumbled punt return before. See little things like this. We don't have enough players on the field. You know, you start losing, things go bad.
How can you not have enough players on the field? There's 4 guys missing.
You know, sometimes some of these guys play on defense. Coach wants to talk to them, giving them a couple tips right before they go back on defense, because he knows if they go out on punt, you're not going to get a chance to give them those reminders. Now the head coach has to call a timeout, use another timeout, and get everybody situated and back to normal.
It's tough, man. You know, Gauchos are actually a really good team. This is no different. I mean, Douglas is won 14-1, 12-2.
Oh,
I mean, he wins double digits every year.
Yes, sir.
And you don't expect, you know, this type of play. It's not the preseason anymore. I mean, it is, but it's not. You're 4 games in, is what I'm saying. It's not week 1 or week 2, where everybody's cramping, guys are still a little nervous. You're done with all that. You just come out and play now.
Exactly, but remember, Narbonne has kind of had a rough start to the season this year. You know, they go to Hawaii, they lose there, you know, and they lose to Pauley, things like that. Yeah, you're losing right now 9-35. You know, sometimes it takes a toll, but
it's the
mistakes. Get them back on track.
It's the mistakes.
Alvarez. Like good punt.
It's good. I just lay on it. No, he's smart. He's getting away from it. It takes a bounce. It's going to land at about the 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 3:08 left here in the 3rd quarter. It's 35-9. So Centennial will have the ball, and I guess it's Is it Micah Ely's turn or is it Friedland's turn? I don't remember. It's got to be Micah Ely because Friedland
got it last time.
Yeah, he threw the touchdown.
There we go.
To Alvarez. And coming to this side of the field, Alvarez, red slap. Man, these guys are going right back to what they do.
Right back to work.
Micah Ely in the ball game now. He's got his running back Thomas Kinslow in the back. Ratslip going to the far side. Let's see what they do. They're going to throw again. Looking, throwing, passes incomplete. At the far side, on the defense, Brandon Jones. Jones was flanking Kinslow. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Trying to surprise him out there out of the backfield, Kinslow. Good job, Narbonne.
Same up. This time they have doubles each side, wide out. And here's the throw again. Pass is complete. And the tackle is made just short of the first down. The reception there made by Escloven. And he's had a few catches tonight.
Looks like we have a holding penalty on Corona Centennial.
One of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They haven't had a lot of penalties.
Remember, Narbonne's done a good job of bringing the heat. Usually one guy at least comes free but late, but maybe they got free a little bit earlier. Corona Centennial with the holding penalty.
Holding, offense, number 56. 10 yards from the previous spot, still, 2nd down.
Busted, man. Vaipulu, AJ Vaipulu. Getting called, man, and now we're calling him out. How about that? Look, very few mistakes Corona's made. They can afford that. It's 2nd and 20. I know Logan's not happy, but they can afford it at this juncture in the game. 2:50 remaining, 35-9 Centennial. Micah Ely calling out the signals. They run nothing but shotgun. He's under pressure, has to let it throw. He gets nailed, and they're going to get a targeting call. He got hit right in the face with the crown of the helmet, and it looks like he was hit by Jones. Let's see what they're going to call on this play.
Looks like another penalty on Corona Centennial.
Yeah, it surely does, but did you see they threw the flag right at the end of that play? We'll see it again. He got hammered that time. Micah Ely did. I don't think we're going to see it again. Unfortunately, that was a bang-bang right there. That was a decleater. He got hit hard, Anthony.
Beautiful play. Jones is going to be a great player at the next level.
Holding, offense.
Wow,
number
they're going
2.
to call that?
10 yards from the spot, still 2nd down.
Two holding calls now on Centennial on this drive. Now, here's see the hit again. Watch this at the end of the play. They hit it. He decleated him. He hit him right in the head with a helmet, it looked like to me. Right when he lets it go. Bam! He got hit in the face. Well, wasn't with the crown. It was with the face mask on face mask. That's a good play.
Yeah,
that was a hard hit.
That's a great hit. It looks like a little bit to head-to-head, but man, they're right on it.
But he didn't get it under his face mask, so I'll let that go. And the pass out is incomplete. Escalon was the intended receiver. On the defense, man has had a big game. Paul Edwards, he's had a very good game so far for Narbonne. He's been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, he's been a lot, but one thing as a corner, you don't want your name called because that means they're going away from you.
Well, he had a pick.
Tackles,
we were talking on his pick earlier. You know, he had a big defensive player.
Yeah, he did. He has made some great plays. He's a great
He's not afraid to stick his nose into everything. That's what's good about this kid.
He'll be a future D1 player.
Micah Ely again over the middle, has his man complete the Ratslip. Ratslip brought down right away. He's at the 34-yard line. Making the tackle on that play was Brandon Jones. Jones is another guy that does a lot of work for Narbonne. He works overtime every week.
Well, these great athletes. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Got to see if they can hold them, get a break.
So Centennial's going to have to punt the football. Dropping back again is Jones, number 8, number 10, Jenkins, the return guys. Centennial will kick. One thing on these punt, nobody comes. Give your guys time to get downfield. Everybody getting away. This ball's going to roll dead.
Here we go.
Right around the 30-yard line, and it does. Narbonne gets the ball back. With 1:37 left, they need a touchdown right now. What they need.
Anything right now, some first down, some points, anything can happen. Remember, just a while ago, they drove down at the beginning of the second half, kicked the field goal, got another stop. We're about to get the ball back. Now we have a fumbled punt return. Little things like that, things start to snowball. But maybe right here they could get back on track.
They have to settle down. Damaje Williams in the backfield now. He's back there with Henderson, 12 and 13. But they've got everybody out wide, and they give the ball to Williams. And Williams gets thrown for a loss. You're not going to fool Centennial. There we go with your boy, Drake Jackson, out there on the corner.
Wow.
He's quite the player. He's a big boy. He's 275, 6'4". I think I could take him, though, Coach. I'll tell you right now.
It comes to a point where you just get that play and you throw it behind you.
Yeah, you're right. Come on now.
Centennial just fast.
There's a fake. Henderson trying to get away, and there's Drake again. One hands him. That's him again. That's his fourth sack of the night, Drake Jackson's. Coming into the game, he had 1.5 all season. Now he's got 4 in one game.
Yeah, hopefully that goes down as a sack. It might be a quarterback read where the quarterback just tried to trick him, but he did. He grabbed him with one arm. Henderson couldn't get away that fast.
I'm going to say it's a busted play, and he was trying to get away with his life. There he goes.
Oh, man.
Nothing there, man. Something happened.
He's doing a great job.
Wasn't good for Narbonne.
Well, run it left, run it right. Now it's third and
super long, and you got to keep running. And again, that's Williams now. I don't know, Yetz is getting a breather or something, because Yetz was running the ball up the gut pretty good. They just stopped doing it. And, Coach, why haven't they gone to the Wildcat, back to the Wildcat?
You know, sometimes 35-9, you go to the Wildcat, it looks like you're not trying to catch up. You know what I mean? You don't want to put some of your guys, you know, it's about to be fourth quarter, 35-9. You got to be pretty cautious. You got a season to play. You got a league to win. You got playoffs to win. All
right, that's the end of the third quarter. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, let's talk about some of our sponsors. Of course, the Yard House in Brea. Outstanding place, man. No matter what you're doing, that's the place to go. They got some killer ribeyes there, Coach.
Oh, my goodness. Ribeyes, that's my meat.
I'll tell you right now, they're fixing up their patio right now. They're spending $1 million to fix that place up. Their KM3 That's already nice. What are they going to do? They're wasting money. KM3 Project. This is the organization that helps people live with cancer, man. They're a great organization. They take a lot of worry off a lot of people. Get on their website. Make a donation to those guys, man, because they do a lot of good for people. They don't give money for research. They give money to people who really can't pay their bills, you know? I mean, when you go down sometimes, you know, it's tough to make ends meet. Sometimes your employers don't give you everything.
That's right.
You know? And so KM3 Project, that's one of our big charities. We like those guys. All right, we come back up here. It's the fourth quarter, 35-9. Final 12 minutes here. And Narbonne's got the football. They just got to move it.
It's fourth down. We're going to see a punt right here. I still can't get over that digital electronic yard marker. Thank you for that.
Yeah, it is 4th and 15. I stand corrected. So they're going to have to kick the ball.
See Radsliff back at returner. He's back in.
Radsliff plays all over the place, man. He plays offense, plays a little defense. You know, he's all over the joint.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's, you know, extremely durable. I've seen him make a lot of different plays, and he gets in the mix.
Offense, number 8. 5 yards, still, fourth down.
And you may think this penalty's not a big one. It is a big one because you're already deep in your own end. Now you're going back 5 more, and you got to kick it. And Centennial guy just moves up 5 more yards. Radsliff.
Oh.
Wow, they came after it. Wow. Didn't think they would. It's a very, very short kick. They should have just went for it. It might have net maybe 12 yards. Did Williams get a hand on it? Jaden Williams?
He got in there, though. He looked pretty close. Maybe that scared the punter off a little bit, threw off his timing, made him uncomfortable.
Something
led
happened.
To the bad punt.
That was a bad shank, if nothing else. At best, it was blocked. At worst, it was a shank. Right?
That's right.
It's a tough night. It really is. All right. Here we go. Friedland lets it fly. Looking for his man. Touchdown! Corona Centennial one more time. Aaron Smith on the receiving end of a touchdown pass from Carter Friedland. And that was good for what, 40 yards? 41 yards?
Yeah, that's
unbelievable. This team is crazy.
Friedland, known for the deep ball, just lays it up there again. Aaron Smith right underneath.
Holy moly.
Man, they're putting up points in a hurry now.
That's what they do. This is Centennial.
And that's the thing, they go against the grain. You know, you think you're winning 35-9. It's the fourth quarter. People are kind of let's play all the seniors, give a little Rudy moment. No, let's line up, let's go deep. First play after we get the ball back, after a shank punt, and let's go up 42-9.
That's it, 42-9 with 11:46 left. 42-9, unbelievable. You just know how these guys are, man. And you know what? Most guys wouldn't have caught this ball, but look where it's perfectly thrown. I mean, it really is. Smith just had a beat. He knew he was going to cut back to it. He just didn't give it up to the last second. It was too late.
P3 doesn't see the ball. Edwards does not see the ball over his head. But one thing I want to give a shout out to the Corona Centennial offensive line. Everyone always talks about their splits. Even with the splits, those big gaps for people to rush through, there's no one around Friedland. There's no one around. He has a perfect pocket to throw from, and he does a great job delivering the ball to Aaron Smith.
Wow. So Narbonne now, Coach. The game's in hand. It's Corona, all right? This isn't somebody you're going to come in here and you're going to score like 40 points on to win this game. It's not going to happen.
You know, you have Sarah next week at Sarah.
Sarah's pretty
good. You might go into looks like if it stays the same way, you're going to go into that game 1-3. You know, this is where you got to regroup. We got to see what they can do and see where your guys are. You want to remain healthy. That's very important right here. The way the game's going, at the end of the game, let's be smart about it. It's a long season. It's a 10-game season. 14, 13-game season, the way Narbonne's been playing the past couple years.
Played 15 last year.
Exactly. So you want to make sure you keep everyone healthy. You want to make sure you're being smart about it. But at the same time, you want to compete. Yeah, you know, you schedule the best to play against the best, not take your guys out.
Narbonne plays way more than 10 games every year. They're like at least a 13 game every year. I mean, if you averaged it out, they're in the playoffs. They go deep. They win. You know, Douglas has won like 8 championships already. You know, he's one away from being with the all-time greats, and he's done an outstanding job. You know, can't be on your game every year, Coach. You know that. Every now and then you might have a slow start or two, but I still expect Narbonne to win the city championship this year.
Oh yes, sir. He's done a great job. Great program. I really commend Narbonne High School. It's beautiful out here. They've done a great job taking care of us. They've done a really good job. It looks like they moved the ball back and then moved it back again. Maybe they got a penalty after the touchdown or the extra point. They moving it back.
I don't know why it was moved up so close to begin with. This is a kickoff, right?
Exactly.
Why was that at the 45-yard line? I think they thought it was going the other way.
Trying to give him a chance.
Oh, boy. Here we go. All right. This should go in the end zone. But not. They're going to kick it. Yes, I guess it may roll in there. I'd let it roll in. And it does.
Oh, man.
Wow, that was close, huh? Woo!
Coach is trying to be smart with it right there. He doesn't just want to kick it in the end zone. We're trying to pooch it right there around the 5-yard line. Make him run all the way. They only got one returner back there. Narbonne only has one returner. Make him run all the way to the ball on the 5-yard line. By that time, the kickoff coverage is there. Maybe we could get another stop inside the 10-yard line on a kickoff.
Man, you talk about working your craft to perfection, man.
Yeah, your foot's still on the pedal right now.
Well, you don't expect them to take it off. It's not like, they're playing a team that can't play with them. Tonight, they can't play with them. But it's not like they're picking on a small team. I mean, they're playing teams. Owens, Lutheran, these guys. Yet again, trying to get to the outside, tries to throw a juke, and he might have got back to the original line. He might have lost half a yard. Second down.
Definitely. Corona Centennial with their homecoming next week. So making sure they get ready and working all their tools to get ready for next week for their homecoming against Valley View.
All right, clock is running. Second down, 11. 11:18 left in the ball game. Yates looking for somewhere to go, hits the middle of the line, gets 0. Let's see who got the stop on that one. We're blocked out, man.
Yeah, we haven't seen that formation since the first half. That's that little bunch off the corner, bring everybody inside. Hopefully we can get some run blocks, but they run right inside the center.
Looks like we had a combo on that stop there. Hall was one of them. I couldn't get the other number, man. They walk side by side, blocking us out. All right, here we go, 3rd down 10. Henderson gets crushed on the stop, number 44. Tamailu and Drake Jackson. Jackson was there first. Tamailu finished him off.
And these are the times where, you know, as a coach, you want to be smart, you want to compete, you want to keep your guys in and ready to go.
Let's see, was Jackson the one that made this play? Oh, man, he powered right through. Oh, yeah, he grabbed them first, turned them around. And then we had number 44, Josiah Tamailu, finishing him off. And now Narbonne's going to have to kick with 10 minutes to go, and they're going to stand in their end zone on this punt. Decent kick. Ratzliff's just going to let it go. He's not even going to play it. And the ball is down at the 34-yard line. You know, Narbonne can't even get a break. The ball won't even roll the other way. It rolled right back.
Yeah, giving Corona Centennial free 5
get a
yards
break
like they
tonight. I'll tell you. I wonder if Logan has any running plays in his arsenal to, like, just finish it out, you know? They throw 90% of the time, Anthony.
You know, the hard part is that it's 42-9, so it's not quite the 35-point CIF mandates for a running clock yet.
Yeah.
So because of that field goal late, you know, so they're going to have to keep going. And maybe that's why Logan's throwing. There's
Mikaeli again in at quarterback. To give to Cortez. Cortez motors forward. Did he fumble? He did fumble.
Oh,
Narbonne
wow.
got the ball back. Looks like number 26 came up with it. That's Horn that is. Malik Horn. Outside linebacker. And Narbonne gets the ball back. What do you know?
The ball is bouncing their way, Richie, as you can see right there.
That was a great play by Narbonne right there.
There we go. That was.
That's some of their best offense of the evening. It's been tough, man. It's been really tough against this Centennial defense, but they're ranked number 7 in the country. What do you expect?
Oh.
Monsters of the Midway with the C on their helmet, huh? Like the Chicago Bears. Monsters of the Midway here.
There you go.
That's what their uniforms look like, the Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, bad news. Anderson looks to throw, lets it fly. Guy, he has his man in double coverage. Incomplete. Pass intended for East. East couldn't get it. A little too far. Good thing is neither could any of the Centennial defenders get it.
Definitely. East, their number 1 receiver, trying to get him the ball, trying to get him involved. Just hasn't been clicking tonight. Looks like another bunch formation.
Yeah, clock stops, man. That's the downside for Narbonne right now. 2nd and 10. Anderson again looks under heavy pressure, throws, passes complete this time. Right over the middle, that's Steve Jenkins, number 10 with the reception. Right away, he rolls down. Cruz Croston making the stop. It's a first down, Anthony. They're in Centennial territory now, down to the 46.
There you go. What a great job. Had a way to stand in there, sophomore, make a great throw with a great catch right there. I like those green cleats too. I see him moving.
The give this time. Going to, was that Collins? Yeah, 24. No, I'm sorry, I looked that back. And Foreman made the stop. Collins on the run, number 24.
Great tackle right there.
Yep.
But it seems like they keep bringing new guys in that keep making plays.
Yeah, well, they're fresh. 2nd and 10, maybe 9.5. Still a long way. Henderson throws the ball, has it complete, And right there into the first down marker. Nice catch there by number 14, East. And East gets the first down. Nice move right now. Nice movement by Narbonne throwing the ball. Henderson standing in there.
That's right, he's making some tough throws. Good job by the receivers. They're not giving up yet. They're staying working hard. See if we can punch this one in. Corona Centennial bringing a blitz.
It's like Collins is in the backfield.
Coach sees it. Moves the back to the other side to pick up that blitzing linebacker.
Hey, give it to Collins. Trying to sweep around the far side. Does. He gets out to close to the 30-yard line. Gain of about 4. And Narbonne continues to move. This is what we've been waiting for all night. Haven't made any mistakes on this drive. No penalties. They're not hurting themselves. They can play.
Yes, sir, getting the ball to the outside right there. They saw the blitzing linebacker. They ran away from him.
Going to throw again. Pass is complete, but it goes for very short yardage. That's Aaron East again on the receiving end. Bonner with the stop. Samaje.
Good job, Bonner. Look at that hit. One of the better hits in open field we've had. You can hear it from up here in the booth.
Look at this formation. Interesting.
That bunch formation, try to run it.
Collins trying to get to the outside, and he does. Oh, he slips. Did he get the first down? It's going to depend on the spot, and they're going to mark him just shy. Wow, if he doesn't slip, he might have 6, or at least close.
Oh, he's super close. You know, it looks like they're trying to protect Yetz. You know, time to keep him out. That's why he wasn't in the game. Here he comes back in. Come back in the game because he says, if I was in there, maybe I would have scored, but that's a great job. I like that.
Look at the run here.
I like the running by Collins.
Yep, Collins just slipped, man.
Good job, Collins.
That was so close. Of course you're going to go for it. Big play here.
Here you go, Rich. Here's your Wildcat.
Yep, Yetz
no one covering the receiver out here.
Yetz is in the backfield. Oh, Douglas is upset, man. He called a timeout. He is not happy. And it looks like he's looking for Williams. And now he's talking to Williams. He's definitely not happy about what's going on out there. They should have snapped that ball with nobody covering that wide receiver, man. Hut, baby.
Well, you have Yetz back there at the quarterback, the Wildcat quarterback. He's not really used to just snapping and throwing out there to the uncovered wide receiver. So he's asking the coach probably what the play is, what do we do here? Gives Corona Centennial enough time to call the timeout, get everyone situated, and get everyone
in the interest of fairness, Henderson's only a sophomore, man. Now maybe a senior savvy quarterback would have seen that, called the play, thrown it out wide when he saw nobody was on his man, and they would have scored on that play.
Definitely.
You can't blame him. You know, he's a sophomore. He's learning. It's not like you're out there, coach, with your Heisman Trophy. You know? Big play here for Narbonne. All right, let's see what happens. Who's going to get that snap and where are they going?
Here's your Wildcat, Rich.
There's Yetz, and Yetz has the first down. Yetz down inside the 20 to the 18. They're still fighting for yards, but he got it. So the Gauchos, looking like the Gauchos of old, right?
There we go, right up the middle, showing tough yards.
Looking like the Gauchos of 5 games ago. That's old right there. That's when they won the state. Here we go again with Yetz. Yetz brought down in the backfield by Drake again, your boy Drake Jackson.
And Drake won't let him get to the edge this time. Yetz trying to bounce it. Not on my watch. Another rotation.
No, Yetz is going to be a big-time player at the next level. There's no question. I mean, let's face it. That guy's just warming up this season. He's a handful for everybody. I don't care who's blocking him. Here we go. Second down, call it 11, ball at the 19. Henderson looks to throw, has a man open. Oh,
that's a PI right there.
That is definitely a penalty. Wow. Bang, bang, huh?
Bang, bang. Saw it wide open. Corner couldn't make a play on the ball, just ran through the receiver. Keeps the drive alive, keeps them going. You know, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, no,
now we're first down.
Take it. Gonna be 1st and goal now, no?
Yes, sir.
Here's the replay once again.
Pass interference, defense.
Henderson throwing the ball, and bang! Wow. And those hits are the worst because you don't see it. You just turn and bam, you're hit, baby. It's like a car crash at 40 miles per hour right there. Your body's just all mangled.
Going back to the bunch formation.
So it wasn't enough for a 1st down, Coach. It's down to the 2nd and 1, or what is it here? They're moving the chains. I don't know what they're doing. The chains are going back and forth. Now they're bunched up together. Do you put them down? Is it inside the 10? Yeah, it looks like it's 2nd and goal. Is it? What's going on out there, Anthony? What's going on? Not that interference penalty would have gave him a 1st down. Yeah. Oh, man, incomplete. Right through the hands there. Jack Brown.
Now they're going 3rd and 1.
Wow. Here it is again. Brown should have had it. It was in his hands. He touched it. That's a touchdown.
Henderson with a great throw. Like you said, Rich, earlier in the game, he's getting better and better with every rep he takes.
That was on the money. That should have been caught. Just saying. Here's Yetz. And Yet is trying to get in the end zone, and he's got the 1st down and then some. It's going to be 1st and goal now at about the 2 or 3 yard line.
I like that play. We've seen that 20 personnel, 2 backs, 0 tight ends with a little counter. Yet's around the back. Let's take a look. 2 backs, we have a counter. We have a great lead block. Cuts it right in.
Yep.
56
tackled by his own
blocking.
Man. He ran into 56, man.
He's running downfield. He's getting in position.
I know.
It's all right, Brandon Crenshaw Dixon. You're doing good.
He's got 3 names.
Wildcat.
There it is again. Down pretty close. A touchdown.
Oh, they
all
give
right.
him the touchdown.
Yes. So Yetz running up the gut for a 2-yard touchdown run. Call it a moral victory if you want with 4:18 to play. 42-15. We'll see how the extra point goes. Yeah, it's nothing, just a hard run up the middle. And you got to go just kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and it looks pretty good to me. It is. So now it's 42-16 in favor of Centennial. Here's the replay, Anthony. Here's the give to Yetz. Just up the gut.
Good job getting upfield. It's a tough run for a sophomore. Think about being a sophomore, playing against Corona Centennial on the goal line, just running tough. Good job holding the ball. Good job offensive line getting a push.
Nice hard run by Yetz. I like that. You know, they do a good job running the ball. Narbonne, I'm just telling you, they've done a good job running the ball tonight against this defense. They got 16. They should have 17 points on them. That extra point, you know, they missed it, but that's 17 points on Corona Centennial, man. What did Aldu put up, 24? So,
that's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. I wonder if we'll see another quarterback play for Centennial now. They got the other kid. He's got a 1,000% completion percentage, man. One pass, but he still did it. 3 games.
Fulton, you talk about the sophomore Fulton?
Yes, sir. 2 games, one pass, 1 complete, 30 yards.
Maybe.
They have 2 guys. Retzlaff has a touchdown, too.
Yeah, that's probably a reverse
44 yards, yeah.
Here we go to a squib kick.
But he's got a touchdown. All right. So Corona brings it out to the 25-yard line. Nice little return. 1st and 10 for Centennial. And who's coming out?
It is Fulton.
Told you they'd bring in somebody. May as well get some people to work. So Colt Fulton in the ball game. Hand off, gets nothing. And it's going to kill some time now with 4 minutes to go. So Corona's cleaning, is just letting their bench play now. That was Nicholas Floyd, the ball carries, a junior. Good size, 180 pounds, 5'9".
It is a good size for the junior running back.
For a running back. Emmett Smith was only 5'10". Best of all time, yeah.
Best of all time.
Well, okay, all-time leading ground gainer, okay? I was better than him, but, you know, I'm not going to throw myself in there. Come on now. Another play again. Same play, Nicholas Floyd running up the gut, no gain, brought down by about 5 Gauchos.
What you don't want to happen is, you know, you throw out your JV team, the guys that played yesterday, they run some plays, they go 3 and out, the offense gets it, now they score again, and you kind of lose that margin of victory to feel comfortable. Let's see if we run a little screen here, maybe a fade, something like that. Try to get the first. Nope.
This time they're going to keep it. And again, is that Herbert?
Looks like Herbert with the run.
Yeah, Herbert. Everybody's getting some time in. That's great. That's what you need to do.
These guys in.
There's a timeout. Referee stopped it. That's what it is. All right. And they're marking the ball.
We have a 5.
Still, 3rd down.
Man, we're looking everywhere else. I didn't see the flag, man.
We didn't get a call or a flag.
Yeah. Waiting for him to say, okay, number 18, holding. Clock is running, 2:42 to go. So Narbonne gets Serra next week. Serra, I think, is playing their 2nd game of the season tonight. 2nd or 3rd. They start a little later than everybody. Nash, or check that. Ha ha.
Juice looks like he's limping off the field.
Tapua. Yep.
It's the last thing you want to happen. You know, have some varsity D linemen, varsity offensive linemen start limping off.
That's what you were saying earlier.
2 minutes left in the game. Now they're injured. Now you got to miss a day of practice or something during the week when you're preparing against Serra when this game's, you know, out of reach. You want to make sure everybody gets out healthy, ready on for the next week.
Don't forget, Colby Suma went on. He's one of their leading tacklers on this team for Corona. He went out with a bad ankle.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay as well. Great thing, too, is that a lot of these teams play week 0, so they have a bye week here. They're able to get right before league, before they make their runs.
I'd like to remind everybody to join us for SoCal Prep Report every Wednesday on LA 36, and they replay it on Fridays on KLCS Los Angeles. Check your local listings. Everybody's got that satellite, cable, over-the-air antenna, man. We got the biggest reach of everybody.
That's
18 million people.
Usually channel 58, DirecTV.
Yeah, everywhere. They have it. It's a must-have channel. All right, Corona going to punt the football. I'd like to thank our crew tonight. It's our first game of the year, and, man, they're doing a good job tonight. Everything looks on point. Although we should follow a camera. We should put a camera on Larry and follow him around, man. Look at all the problems he has before he comes on the air. Guy's out there doing everything. He's giving the engine a tune-up of the van, too. And here's the reception. It's Dave Jenkins. Jenkins coming all the way down to the near side from the far side of the field. He's still on his feet. He's down to the 20 and rode down at about the 16 or 17-yard line. And Narbonne's got a minute 24. They got a minute 24 to work now. That's a lot of time.
Exactly. One of the things you hate to bring on your special teams after you put on your JV offense or defense. When you put on your special teams, those varsity starters have been high-fiving and cheering all the time. They paying attention. Oh, first punt team. Now they got to run back in the game, and then you give up a big return like that. They come off. So let's see if Corona Centennial, let's see if they could get him, keep Narbonne from getting in.
Henderson again, going for it. Yeah, you got to throw it. You got to throw it. You make contact, man. And he had his head. He didn't look back.
That's right.
If he would have looked back, he might have got away with it, but he didn't. He's looking at the man the whole way. And now Narbonne's got a shot. I know they're not going to kick a field goal. It'd be ridiculous, but they got a shot at getting in the end zone right here. Well, let's also point out this is their second-team defense now. Drake's not, Jackson's out. You know, everybody, Ratzliff's out. Everybody's out to that defensive backfield, but it doesn't matter. Still got to play the game. You're fresh. Make it happen. Henderson hands the ball off, goes to number 24, Collins. And Collins is in for a touchdown. All right. 9-yard touchdown runs by Jaquan Collins. And just like that, Narbonne's on the board again. Nice run by Collins there, Coach.
That was a great run off the edge. All the stuff that wasn't working against Corona Centennial starters seems to be working against their second and third stringers. But it was a great run by Collins to get upfield, see the hole. Good job by the offensive line and receivers blocking on the edge to create that lane. It's a good job to get that in there.
Ooh. He made it. He got it. He just got it.
Great effort by Hoskins. Hoskins, some great effort off the edge right there.
42-23 the score now.
Here's a replay right here. He got the handoff. You can see the lane. No one's in his way. Everyone a man-on-man, body-on-body on the blocking. Really runs in there untouched. It's a great job by the O-line.
What I saw in Collins in that play is Collins has good vision. He ran outside. He saw it was blocked. He didn't try to power it, didn't try to outrun it, didn't panic.
Yep.
He just cut back inside, made his move, and got in the end zone.
Exactly.
All right, I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, the Jerky Zone. For all you high school coaches out there, man, you want to do some fundraising, get the Jerky Zone, man. Give our boy a call. Also, One Way Plumbing and Heating. This is Thompson's Group on Slauson Avenue in Santa Fe Springs. Give them a call, 800-660-3935, man. Got some plumbing problems, my brother? Give him a call. That's right. You tell him SoCal Prep Report, the game of the week. LA36 sent you. All right, here we go. The Gauchos will kick off. You think we're going to see an onside kick?
No way.
All right, just checking. I might do it just to practice. There's a minute 12 to go. And that's Kinslow, and Kinslow's brought down. And who's Kinslow brought down by? The guy that scored the touchdown. Jaquan Collins.
Just like I said, a minute left. The last thing you want is your starting running back returning a kickoff. You don't want to bring your special teams back on the field.
That's good sportsmanship. Those guys just shook hands today, man. You got me.
Good job, guys.
And looks like he's a little tight in the calves there. Going to the bench.
Yeah, he's had a lot of time off since Coach took him out.
He's got 1:09 to play. I don't know what these guys do when they got a big lead. They're going to run it out. They're going to throw the ball. I don't know. Coach Douglas, though, he's looking, man. He's like, all right, I'm going to play him. Retzlaff, is he in quarterback now?
Looks like a little brother.
Wow.
Little brother, that's a sophomore.
Ooh. Well, that's all you do now. Let the clock run out. Timeout? Yeah, Coach Douglas, did he want it or no? They call him timeout here.
Calling timeout.
They just haven't
Coach
said
Douglas.
who. Now they're pointing
Great
to
play. Maybe we get one more chance.
Yeah, they're pointing to the Gaucho side. I mean, they called timeout. Here's the replay again. Let's have a look at that. Just a good defensive surge.
Jordan Banks right through the middle again is another defensive standout tonight for Narbonne. Great play.
There you go, looking in the huddle there.
That should give you some perspective about how big, just how big these players really are. These guys are over 6 feet. I mean, Jordan Banks right here is listed at 6'3", 243. That's a man, ladies and gentlemen. That's a teenager. That's a high school student.
243, man. Imagine what that guy eats every day. He probably goes through about $150 worth of food a day. Seriously, man. Some of these guys eat like horses.
That's right.
I had a guy tell me he didn't eat a bowl of cereal, he ate a box of cereal every morning for breakfast. I mean, seriously. Paul Innigus,
We have another quarterback.
Play with the Rams.
Anthony Herbert.
I can imagine. Herbert now. Man, somebody just leaned forward too far. Here we go again.
Dead ball, false start, offense, number 57. 5 yards, second down.
See, figure this guy's telling me he eats a box of Wheaties every day for breakfast. A box. What's
box
a box
of
cost? I don't go. I haven't
How
shopped.
much milk is that?
My wife.
Is
I
that
don't shop.
Half a gallon? Quart?
I don't know what it costs. I couldn't tell you what a loaf of bread costs. $3? All right.
wow.
I got some real shoppers, people that actually
2
go
for
to the
$5.
market.
2 for $5, Sarah
They don't
Lee.
trust me to go shopping. I come back with all the wrong stuff. They don't send me. They did that one time, and that was it. Here we go again. Just another quick dive play. Oh, wow.
What a
wow.
play.
Wow. Woo. All right. Baruco. Man, that was quite the hit. Who did he take out, 37? Looked like he gave Welch a whiplash, man. He might have a concussion, man. Look at this play.
Oh, my goodness.
Bam, decleated
Very good
him.
play.
Off the cleats, baby.
Oh.
Oh, he hit his shoulders. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great play. You can see
Listen,
the force in that.
I don't
tackle.
mind people getting hit hard. That was totally clean play. He grabbed him right by the legs, drove him forward, didn't put his helmet in his head. But, man, he was smart enough to pick that head up just before he hit, boy, because that would be nasty. Even if you have a helmet on, you know how that whiplash is. You played running back, you know.
Yeah, definitely. You see Coach right here. Coach is, not giving up. Not Coach Douglas. He wants to keep his guys out there. We're using his timeouts. Some people are like, what are we doing? Let's just keep it going. You know what I mean? So we'll see how we do right here on defense. Got a couple more plays in this.
All right, 52 seconds left. It's a 3rd down and super long right now. It's been nothing but Sac City. And here's the reverse, and they're going back again. And who made the play again? Jordan Banks.
Take it to the Banks.
I like Banks.
Yeah,
he ain't
I like
slowing
Banks.
down at all, man.
243, got speed.
Yes.
He's tough,
He
man.
doesn't
He's
look
a good player.
243 pounds, but he's so tall, it's fit perfectly on him. He looks like the perfect specimen of a football player.
And you know what I like about that play? They've been just handing it off, trying to get the game over, being nice. You see Coach Douglas has been calling timeout things and that. So now Corona Centennial comes out and runs a reverse, tries to catch them with their own game, trying to be overly aggressive, but Banks there to make the play.
It's 4th down. I think the clock's just going to run out. They're not going to run a play here. I think that's the end of the game, Coach.
Yeah, they're not going to let it.
Not a bad showing by Narbonne. A lot of people thought it was going to be worse because of the directions both teams are going, but 42-23, they put up a good fight tonight. We're talking an elite program in the country.
Oh, these are, 2 top 20, 2 top 15 teams in the state.
Yeah, oh,
And
definitely.
doing a great job. Coach Logan, Coach Douglas will have very successful seasons this year. Glad we got to see both of them go head-to-head.
Yes, indeed. I have a feeling Narbonne's going to get really good in about 2 weeks.
Oh, definitely.
All right, I think that's what's going to happen here. Listen, man, this is the defending state champs. Coach Douglas did not forget how to coach. There's a shot of Matt Logan. That's another guy who definitely hasn't forgotten anything about coaching. What's the old saying? He's forgotten more about coaching than you and me ever know, so he's done an outstanding job. All right, on behalf of John Conti, Mo Orr, and my color commentator here, Anthony White, I'm Rich Estrella, saying so long from Narbonne High School. The final score once again, Corona 42, Narbonne 23. Don't forget to join us for the SoCal Prep Report this upcoming Wednesday. I think it's 7 o'clock or something like that, Coach. All right, everybody, have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
See you guys.